one, check one, check 1, 2. Hello, hello, SimFans. Be with you all momentarily. Oh, SimFans! Thursday night, welcome back to the channel, to the stream. As always, I love seeing you all here for a little exciting fly time. Welcome, welcome, my friends. Welcome back for another commercial flight in the FlyByWire A320. God, I love this aircraft. You know what? I used to hate it. I'm starting to love it. But I still hate it at times. Heck yes, SimFans. And happy St. Patty's Day. Any of you out there drinking some green beer? wearing green clothes. Right? Parrot66, good evening. Good to see you, Parrot66. Oh, Golfer67, nice to see you. Dotsy, how the hell are you, my friend? Flip Nation TV. Good to see you guys. Oh, indeed. Indeed, SimFans. Here we are at KDFW. Check out those vehicles doing some funky stuff back there. What are they doing? Alan Cleveland. How are you doing, Alan Cleveland? And Short Round. Short Round, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you guys. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the traffic there. It looks like they're going vertical. SimFans, how the heck are you guys doing? Thanks for joining for another Thursday night live stream. Good to see you all, my friends. Good to see all of you. Gonna have another good night tonight, I think. I hope. I'll be flying into Phoenix, so going a little DFW to PHX, right? Doing a little Dallas-Fort Worth to Phoenix Sky Harbor. I have been to both of these airports. I've flown in on American Airlines, delivery right back there. Right back there, I guess. Back there. I don't know. I can't point. But SimFans, it's going to be a fun flight tonight, I think. It was actually storming a little bit earlier, and I was kind of excited about it because I'm like, wow, the rain effect. Have you guys checked out the rain effect on this bird? It's amazing. It's amazing. So great to see all of you guys, and I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna have a couple good nights tonight, and then Saturday night we'll get into that. But yeah, looking forward to it. And Tommy Hughes, Tommy, if you're out there, I don't know if you're out there, Tommy, but yes, sir, indeed. I saw you post in Discord. I don't know what I was thinking. Why were we not in Ireland tonight? Duh. Never even occurred to me when I scheduled this flight a couple nights ago. So maybe next year, Tommy, if you're out there, we'll do it next year. But we're still going to have some fun tonight. Or just can pretend that we're maybe in Ireland. I don't know. But guys, thanks again for joining. Guys and gals, thanks for joining tonight. Appreciate it. So during this flight, we'll also be discussing the upcoming giveaway of the beautiful FlyTampa Toronto Pearson, and I don't know if Aces is in here yet, but you know what? I'm hoping Frank Rose shows up tonight, because as many of you know, Frank Rose works at Toronto, and boy, would that be cool if he could try to win that. Although I don't know if he sims. I think he just kind of tags along for the fun of it. Vruden, great. Welcome, Vruden. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Good to see you, my friend. And so, yeah, but hopefully Frank Rose will jump in because we're going to be doing a scenery giveaway on Saturday. And I'm going to tell you all right now, the scenery is flipping fantastic. Fantastic. So we'll get into that later. But, yeah, so that'll be this Saturday night, so don't miss out on that. As usual, tonight, and we'll get it up here, we will be using the, right here, as you can see, the Bravo quadrant and the Alpha flight controls, along with the TPR pedals, of course. So let's get on with the flight plan. Pump it up! There's the flight plan right there, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be doing a KDFW 18 left, runway 18 left. We'll be taking off to WSTEX 2 is our departure, and CIKAN is basically our connector to direct to EWM, then direct to driver, and then for our standard instrument approach, we are going to be going ping 1 to PHX. Actually, that's old. It's 08. It is not 08. I updated it earlier, and that's 26. So ignore the 08. We're going to be landing on 26. 26. Let me get that shit taken care of here. All right, route. Got to get that changed. I changed everything else, but I forgot to change this to 26. And SimFans, we will be flying at flight level 360. So 360 is what we're going to dial in. I've got this bird ready to go, so I'm not going to hold you guys up. We're going to be taking off and just getting going here. And for some reason, I don't know what's happening with my widgets, because like they just froze again. I forgot to check that before, but that's okay. Anyway, so we'll see. I'll still see in chat, friends, and so no worries there. But let's go ahead and get this party started. And who is with me? Is anyone with me? Anyone? 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 Let's see. I don't see anyone. That seems awfully strange. That seems very strange. Let's get some nameplates on this. Let's get some nameplates on this, guys, because that seems just a little odd that we wouldn't be seeing anyone here. So let's take a look-see. Oh yeah, there's Tipbird. Tipbird's over there. Oh, there's DelGam88 and Starship. For some reason, Starship, you're not showing up yet. Flame Too High back there. Old Golfer 67. You guys are just kind of hidden back around the bend. But now I got the nameplates up. Freedom Flyer, I see you over there. Freedom Flyer. See you over there, buddy. Welcome, Freedom Flyer. Awesome, guys. And Ghost Spooky. Not sure who that is. Aces should be showing up, maybe. I think Aces was going to get in the action here, guys. So good to see you guys, as always. Flame Nation, I am here. Gold Golfer, I am here. Aces is loading. I gotta get caught up in chat, friends. Aces is loading. Don C, I'm going to be in the Flight Sim voice channel on SimFanatic Discord. Yeah, why not, Don? That's great. And guys, by the way, feel free to jump in there. You know, I'll jump in there during the multiplayer fly-in, but you guys have at it. That's awesome. You guys just kind of took off with that and just jump in there. That's perfect, Don. That's great. Short round is loading in. Okay, well, while you guys are loading in, let's go over here and check out. We should be loaded up here. We've got our catering truck. We got our luggage. Is our luggage in? Yeah, looks like our luggage is in. Let's go ahead and pull these guys out. So we'll go ahead and push back toolbar. So we go to aircraft, and then we just do catering and baggage. And then we can go ahead and pull that jetway away. There we go, friends. So just pull those trucks away. We'll just keep DelGam. Rojo, how's it going, Rojo? Greetings. Just observing tonight. Enjoyed the flight, Rojo. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Yeah, I got to figure out why the widgets aren't working now. Well, now it's Starship. Now it's going. What the hell? What the heck? I mean, why? You know, whatever. I don't. Sometimes Streamlabs OBS can be a little funky. Oh, well, that's turned off. That's why it didn't work. There we go. It's my fault. I didn't have the viewer count turned on. There it is. Got 13 of you that are watching currently. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much. DelGam88 going through the safety checks. Yes, indeed, my friend. Let's get this out of the way so it doesn't bother Aces. All right, that is out of the way. I don't know what's going on here. I gotta adjust this. Nope, that didn't. That's the wrong way. Nope, that's the wrong way. There we go. All right, SimFans, let's get started. Let's jump into this bird. There we go. All right, as you can see, SimFans, we have the APU bleed going. So we're set there. If we go down here, I've already got the cockpit door locked. You guys tell me when you're ready. I'm gonna go ahead and push back, and I'm just gonna kind of watch for you guys to taxi, because as we usually do, we fly together. So, but I'm probably a little ahead of you guys, because I know some of you don't fly with us and just want to kind of keep this going, so we keep the show on the road. So as you can see, I got my checklist here. I almost sneezed. So. Windows, cockpit doors closed, fuel pump, just going back through this. Those are all turned on, and I don't think I have the beacon on yet. So let's go silent cockpit for a minute, because one of the things that I love, SimFans, is the fact that FlyByWire has actually added the ambient sounds. And by the way, you can control that because like I'm not loading it tonight, but I have PAC-X, and PAC-X is basically a simulator for passengers being on your plane, like an actual, like they'll rate you on how you do and all this. You can see them actually like seating down, not visually seated, but there's like little dots where they're going to be seated. It's a layout. I've gone through it before, but it also has ambient sounds, and it also has PA announcements from the flight crew. So what I was getting is a lot of doubling up, and so you can configure that, of course. If you go here to the settings and you go to audio, you'll notice that announcements I had turned off. I'm going to go ahead and turn those back on because we want to hear the announcements for this flight. But when I'm using PAC-X, I like to, have the announcements from PAC-X because it's like, oh, you arrived at Phoenix, and this is the temperature, this is the daytime, or the time of day, or whatever. Dokam, I read yours, didn't I? Vuden the Great says, I didn't see this coming. I'll be back in a minute or 10. All right, Vuden. That sounds good, man. What will tonight's speed be? I don't know. Probably like somewhere around 400 and, I don't know, 80 knots ground speed, something like that, Vuden. Maybe somewhere around there. I'm guessing. I'm totally guessing. It is a 320. Yep. I am going to be doing the A320, as you see. No offense, but do you know how fast the plane is going to fly? Yeah. It's got to be around, like, it depends on the winds, right? Of course. But true airspeed, it usually ends up being like 400 and some odd knots. So, like, we're ready to go. I don't have the beacon on. And the reason I didn't turn the beacon on yet, because I wanted you all to hear the sound. So let me shut the hell up for a moment so you all can hear this. But you can kind of hear them already, right? You guys hear that? I'm going to go ahead and turn on the beacon. And then I think the cabin crew starts saying something, if I remember right.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
That's what it is. So the beacon is on. Transponder needs to be to auto, so that's right down here, friends. That is right here to auto. And then we're going to turn on our run, so that clock starts. Transponder clock is on run. Pushback, we're ready. And we're going to go back down here and turn our engine mode to start, ignition, and then now we're ready.
We'd like to welcome you on board. Your safety is our top priority, so we appreciate a few minutes of your attention while we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft.
Thank you.
You can follow along with the safety information card in your seat back pocket.
That's so cool, though, that they did add that. I do like that a lot. All right, so we're going to go to pushback. And there is a new pushback utility that you can actually program the direction you want your plane to go. For some reason, it's not working for me right now. I don't know why. I still have to figure that out. But we are going to go ahead and start pushback. And so we'll see our tug start moving here. Getting ready for pushback. Or if you're only allowed to press one button. That could be it. Svetlana Troha, hi from Slovenia. Well, hello. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Svetlana, did I pronounce your name right? I'm guessing not. I'm usually good. I'm really good at one thing, friends. It's mispronouncing names. I'm just really, really good at it. I come by it naturally. All right, so we're getting ready here to do the pushback, and we are going to go 1-8 left. So we're going to kind of put. Geez, that's in my way. We're going to go 1-8 left. And so once we get there, we'll look at that rainbow. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Look at that, SimFans. Isn't that pretty? Let's take a screenshot of that, shall we? That's pretty nice. I like it. All right, so let's go ahead and release parking brake. So we're going to turn the parking brake off, and we're going to go ahead and do reverse. And let's get these engines started. So we're just going to go down here. Engine 2. Oh, by the way, with the latest update, they did fix the pumps switching from right to left engine, or whatever it is that does that weird funky noise.
Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy this experience.
They do a good job with the sounds, I must say. Love it. Love that sound. Listen to that. Kind of saucy. We keep getting pushed back here. We're gonna push back beyond this line here. We'll see. And that's looking pretty close to good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hit hold. All right, we're gonna hit the parking brake on, and now stop push back, and then that'll pull that tug away. And we'll see goodbye-bye to the tug. Thank you so much, Mr. Tug or Mrs. Tug, whoever you are. All right, so we got the right. Let's go ahead and go down to the ECAM page, and what we're looking for is electrical. So we're gonna hit electric. It's electric. Gen 2 is in the green, so we're good there. We gotta get Gen 1 going. Why isn't Gen 1 going? Well, because we don't have the engine 1 started, so let's go ahead. But look, listen guys, this was broken before, now it works. See? There's the sound we're all used to when we fly on the Airbus, right? Oh, shit! I just lost my checklist. Got it back. So we let that baby power up. Just powering on. You can kind of like hear that baby. Look at you guys are already like over there taxied. Yes, good question, old golfer. Time of day is about 8:30 in the a.m. 8:30 in the a.m., my friend. And by the way, I forgot to mention this, live weather. We're flying live. There's Ace's down. Ace is hiding out back there. 8:30 and live weather. Good grief, look at that. That's a pretty aircraft, isn't it? Starship, meanwhile, trucks are going vertical in the background. Yeah, I know, right? Over there. That's so stupid. I mean, it's like, okay, obviously, so, and this is default. It's not like I paid, like, you know, for payware version, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, when they have to, like, cover the entire planet, I think we can give them some slack, but that's freaking hilarious, dude. That's freaking hilarious, Starship. Okay, you bet you, old golfer. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Okay, friends, I think we should be getting ready. Okay, so let's get this bird ready. And we need to go down here and go ahead and flip that switch. Now that the engines are all started, now we can go ahead and we got the engine mode to normal. APU bleed is off. And then, of course, master switch is off because we're getting our power from the engines. Auto brake to max, so that's just down here, right there. And then we want to go ahead and kick on our spoilers and go flaps 1. And then there they go, flaps 1. And that's all good. Nose light, so we're gonna go taxi. 1 time up, and then of course runway turn lights off, or on. Strobe to auto. Make sure I got everything. I'm going off of memory. That can never be good, guys. Parking brake and takeoff configuration. So, and then we're just gonna go down here really quick, and we're gonna hit this button, TO config, and then we'll just kind of see the things that we need to make sure we check. And we're ready to disable that parking brake and start moving. Maybe. And then again, maybe not. Guess I got... Wait, I never turned the parking brake back on after the tug. Shit. Alright. Just ignore that, guys. Ignore that. Just ignore it. And we'll make our way on over. And by the way, we are, of course, using Track IR tonight, as usual. There goes Starship and the FA-18, of course. Of course. Of course, of course. Get ourselves up here. It was off to our left. We're just going to go up to this taxiway and make our way down the way. Oh, friends, I am so glad to be with you, SimFans. I look so much forward to these nights and streaming, getting to be with all of you, having a blast flying in the beautiful Microsoft Flight Simulator that we all just love and tend to hate at times when it crashes to desktop. But I think after Sim Update 8, it's gotten better, maybe? I should never say this and jinx myself. No, I'm not gonna say it. Just shut up. Shut up, Sim Fanatic. Don't even say anything. Oh shoot, look at Flame Too High, it's taking off! Woo! There goes Flame Too High. Godspeed, Flame Too High. Godspeed, buddy. There he goes. He's getting a head start, friends. He's getting a head start. Although sometimes I think you guys should let me take off first. Well, it's kind of the trade-off, right? Because if you take off first, then I can actually capture you as you're taking off. But if I take off first, then I can capture all you as you land when we get to our destination. It's totally up to you guys. I mean, maybe we should have a mix. Maybe instead of all of you being in front of me, maybe we should have like part of you in front of me and part of you behind me, so then I can capture some of you taking off, and then capture, once we get to our destination, some of you landing. Totally up to you guys. Depends. I don't care. This is our night. So, as any live stream night. So you just do what you want, and I'll just I'll fly along. I'll go along with it. Whatever you want to do. I'm here for you. Yeah. So, as far as I'm concerned, the live streams are your streams. So, so whatever you guys want to, all you guys and gals want to do, please just do it. Do it, or let me know in chat what you want to do. There's Teppered. We're getting back down to 1-8 left. And I might just get the hell out of the way. Man, look at that windsock, guys. Pretty good winds there. Look at the stuff that's flying off it. You guys ever seen that before? Kind of notice that? Teppered, what livery are you having? Because I have one of the default world travel liveries. I must not have yours, my buddy, my friend, my amigo, my pal. Vruden the Great, and what are you flying? You did this last time where you're just like hovering. I'm pretty sure they don't have VTOL A Airbuses yet. God, that's awesome. All right, so who's going? And damn it, McClyde, I can't see you, buddy. Why can't I see you? I'm gonna go, okay, I need to go back to, hold on. I actually figured something out here. There we go. Without having to go back to the menu. But for some reason, McClyde, I can't see your aircraft. Oh! Look what Teppered's doing. Doing a little synchronized takeoff. I like it. I like the way you guys think. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's get some tunes on. So we got McClyde, Teppered. Are you guys gonna take off at the same time? I wish I could see you, McClyde. I really, really wish I could see you, McClyde, because that kind of sucks that I can't see you, my friend. Oh, there goes Starship and his fancy FA-18. Oh, now I see you, McClyde. That's good. Good stuff. Oh, it's an F-35B. Wow. Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me that last time. I forget. Cool, man. That's funny, though. McClyde, you showed up for just a moment. Now you disappeared again. There's old golfer, the beautiful American Airlines livery. And where the hell is Aviation Spotter? That's what I want to know. I mean, we're flying from one of the American airline hubs, and he doesn't show up. Oh, well. Chris Evans, hello, all at work, so unfortunately won't be joining on flight, but will be passenger in first class. I will get a drink to you pronto, Chris. Welcome, Chris. Thanks for joining the stream. Al Cleveland says, World Traveler. Don C says, dang, I'm getting 4 FPS? My what? My CPU temps are at 100 on 4 cores? What the hell's going on there, Don? Old golfer's gonna go ahead and turn the volume down. Yeah, what's going on there, Don? Keep us posted, man. That sucks. There's old golfer. See, Aces, we might be able to get you. Ace is probably still running through the checklists. Oh yeah, Don took off. Old golfer, you want to take off a Teppered? That might be a kind of a cool thing to watch. Yeah, there he goes. I'll capture you guys taking off then. Delta Gamma, I'll wait for Delta Gamma 88. Maybe Delta Gamma and I can take off, or Vruden the Great. Maybe we can take off together too. I don't know. But you guys, I'll count it off. You guys let me know when you're ready in chat. You guys let me know. And then I'll do a count off for you guys to take off, and then I'll capture you guys in sync taking off. I think that'd be pretty cool. If you guys want. Or just go. So let me get a, I'm ready from Old Golfer 67, and I'm ready from Teppered. in chat. I don't know. Maybe you guys aren't watching the live stream. Maybe you're just in there and you aren't hearing a damn thing I'm saying. Alan Clavin says, I'll wait for Old Golfer and Tandem. Awesome. Bruden says, I'm ready. Old Golfer says he's ready. Ready, maybe. All right, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Light that shit up. And I'm gonna capture it. This ought to be cool. See, SimFans, you join our stream, you get highlighted. There goes Starship. Here we go. My thumb starts getting twitchy. Nice. Nice. Work it, baby, work it. You guys are doing great. I'm waiting for the, oh, there's rotation. Old Golfer's first off the tarmac. First off the runway, and there goes Tip Bird. Tip Bud. Let's watch those landing gear go up, guys. Let's see if we can see those go up. Nice job. Old Golfer, looks like your undercarriage needs a little How's Your Father? Anyone want to guess what that movie is? Good job, guys. That was fun. Let's get back. Oh, Bruden the Great's taking off. Bruden, there you go, buddy. Looks good, man. Sorry I missed you there. I thought you were going to wait, but all good, man. All good. Good to see you. I'm going to get back over here. You know what? There's a fast button. I hit the 5 and kablam. I'm right there. Goes Starship. Anybody want to take off with old lonely old SimFanatic? Delgam, you want to take off with SimFanatic? Ace is down, looks like he's still preparing. Flame Nation, game crashes. Ah, crap. That sucks, Flame. All right, well, get back in here, buddy. Maybe you can spawn on us when we're going. Delt, you want me to go? I'll go to 18 center if you want. Or do you want to do 18 left? I don't care. Whatever floats your boat, buddy. All right, here we go. I'll go to 18 center. How about that? Look at this guy coming in. And now I got to get damn checklist. Hold on, let me I'll get over there, but I still got to run through some of the checklist items. Oh, short round's out there. All right, well, short round, I guess. I'll take off with you, short round. Let me get over there. I'll go to 18C. We'll see how this works. Now this is covered. I'll get that out of the way. There he is. There he goes. All right. Get myself over here. Give me a moment. I need to go run through my checklist. And we'll go sterile cockpit. 18 right, I guess. I said 18C. My bad. 18 right. Here we go. Okay, let me go run through my checklist. Sterile cockpit time, guys. Okay. Pulling out the checklist. We already taxied before takeoff. Oh, yes. Cabin crew, we want to let them know we're about to take off. Better tell them. Exterior lights all. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on our landing lights.
Please prepare for takeoff.
There he is. There he's talking. Strobes on. We're good to go there. Noticeable text like TCAS. TCAS right over here. We're gonna go TARA. We're gonna go Danaba. And then we're gonna go predictive wind shear on. This doesn't work, but I still turn it on anyway, just out of habit. We're gonna go chrono. There, chrono set. I think that's it. We double check my checklist, right? Because that's what we do. Take off memo weather and chrono. Yes, all good to go. All right, so let me get positioned. There's Deltgam right behind me. Hello, Deltgam. All right, getting on to 18 right. And I'll pull right up here, get kind of even with you, short round. There's Starship. Pretty sure we would have a runway incursion at that point, right, Starship? You can pull out, yeah, go ahead and take off with me, Starship. That's all good. And short round, I'm going to let you make the call. You go ahead, and I'm just going to watch you. I'm going to watch for you to start rolling, short round, and then I'll take off. And then let's see if we got... Yeah, Delcam's right behind us. Cool. So waiting for short round. Shoot, I forgot to turn off the plan button. There we go. I think... Okay, now I'm ready. There goes short round. Okay. Watch for the engines. 40%. All right, let's go. Toga. There's short round. Sage, Texas, welcome, buddy. Yes, just for you, buddy. DFW, my friend. There's short round. Good to see you, Sage. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Short rounds. He's pulling ahead. He's pulling ahead. Rotate. I'm a little late on the rotate. There we go. Positive rate, gear up. Look at those clouds at DFW. Actually, this is the built-in, this is the hand-painted airport that comes with Flight Simulator. Pretty impressive, actually, if I do say so myself. There's short round right over there. Short round looking good, my friend. Grab a screenshot of that. Old golfer, I see you over there, buddy. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this, guy. It's like straight out departure. I mean, seriously? Let's take a look behind us, though. Oh, yeah, Starship back there. Vruden's back there. Awesome. Go ahead and go to thrust climb. There we go. Pull those out. We'll go autopilot 1. Set and check. Track IR off, and that's it, friends. It's that easy. It's that easy. Look at Starship back there. Grab another shot. We go over here. Get old golfer and short round. Rest of you guys. Oh, Tipbird over there. I gotcha. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. All right. We got a turn coming up here. But we're already off and running, friends. I always like to switch to my right wing, too, because you can see more. Look at those clouds. Looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. Oh, jeez. See short round off in the distance. You hear that outer marker, that beep right there? It's that outer marker. Leaving that. Here, I got a little something special for you guys. Hold on. Little something special, just for you guys. One sec. Aces, how you doing? Ace is still working on his stuff, I think. Alright, there we go. Ooh, look at that. Oh man, check that out. That's pretty cool. Now I see nothing but TTC Grey Ghost and the window. There we go. Kind of neat. So we do our turn, and then we'll just go ahead and get ourselves set up for 40, and then over here we're going to go 80 for our MFDs. And then once we get up to, well, we're above 10,000, so let's go ahead and turn off our landing lights, our runway turn-off lights, our nose light, and our wing light, and we are good to go here, friends. Our next important thing is 18,000 feet. Asa says, about to give up, engines won't start. Oh, come on. Aces, I'll tell you why they're not starting. Do you have your APU started? Did you get your APU running? You have to have your APU running because your APU is going to light your engines, buddy. I'm about to guarantee you don't have your APU running. So you'd want to look up here, this APU master switch, and start, and you want to make sure you have, or your APU's running, you don't have APU bleed clicked. You need to make sure that's on, my friend.
So 1052, direct start, maintain 10,000.
You guys hear that?
Train 1950 negative, sir, that went for you, that was for different frequency.
I gotta check, it's audio check here, see if you can hear it.
Thank you. Southwest 1052, you're clear direct start, maintain 10,000. Yeah, I called out east.
Cool, you guys can hear it. Yes, it's running. Okay, then next thing to check is this set to ignition. You have this button down here to ignition start. That needs to be at ignition start. That's the next thing to check, Aces. That definitely needs to be on as well. As long as you have your APU bleed on, APU's running, and you have the ignition set, then you definitely should be able to start those. What do you guys think of the live ATC? You guys ever check that out? Live ATC, it's kind of cool. Adds to the ambiance. It is not Fat Sim Sage, Texas. I know I need to do that. This is just simply live ATC playing in the background. But the cool thing about, if you guys just Google live ATC, I selected DFW with departure. So that's what I've got tuned in right now.
1446, but we're center 127.
Yeah, I mentioned that, dude. Didn't you hear me say APU bleed? You have to have APU bleed on, master switch, start, and APU bleed. If that's on, then it should be good. So glad you're getting them started now, man. Good deal. Good deal, Aces. Good deal. Well, maybe if we're not too far behind, we can catch you on the landing. Don't be cheating tonight, Aces. Don't be doing the auto land. You gotta land. It's a stick and rudder tonight. Stick and rudder, my friend. Stick and rudder. I could barely hear the ATC. Well, hold on. I think I can turn that up. Give me a sec. Turn that up a little bit. Ah, gotcha. Cool. Well, I'm glad you're getting them started, Aces. Glad you're getting started, my friend.
American 1797 for center 127.0.
So, you know, guys, like when I'm flying this, like by myself for fun, because I need to show a pilot's life again. So I like a pilot's life. I got PAC-X. Again, that's a passenger kind of simulation thing that responds to your actions and your movements and your landings, and they rate you, and it kind of has a career thing that goes on with it. I've shown it once or twice before. I like throwing the ATC stuff in the background, but okay, so yes, I'm not completely lame. I've done VATSIM many times. VATSIM's okay. It kind of drives me nuts a little bit because of the fact that it's like people are doing crazy stuff on it, but you may get somebody that knows what they're talking about. You may get somebody that doesn't. But it's not too bad. I mean, it's free. And I keep saying this. I need to try out Pilot Edge. I've never tried out Pilot Edge. But anyway, we'll pause the live ATC for now, because we gotta get the tunes going again, friends. Tunes are part of the stream, and they're important. Vrun the Great says, I use live ATC to see what direction the wind is blowing at Rocky Point Park on short final to Reagan International. Awesome. I don't know if you were there yesterday, Reagan International. I wasn't, but I have been there several times. I've got the Vruden, I do have the payware scenery of it. I think it's fantastic. You know what? Look at this. Starship says my Microsoft Flight Simulator locked up, so I had to forcefully close. I screwed you guys. I jinxed you. I said, remember I was about to say it. I didn't want to jinx you or jinx me, so I stopped talking because I was like about to say with Sim Update 8, I think it's been more stable. I think I might have actually said that. Unfortunately, I think I jinxed you guys. You and Don, Starship. My apologies. Now that we're up, we're going to turn off the... Oops, wrong button. Now that we're up in the air, I'm going to turn off the Bravo cam because we don't really need that right now. We'll get more real estate there. I'm also going to turn off the nameplates for now, just to get... I don't know if we'll be able to get any screenshots and stuff, but I'll turn those back on as usual later. But kind of like the... nameplates kind of get in the way of the immersion, so there we go. Birdie, birdie, birdie! Ain't she birdie? There we go. Somebody's by me though. Or wait, what's going on? Something's going on. Oh, Seth Robinson just subscribed. Seth, if you're with us on the live stream, welcome. Welcome to the SimFanatic family. Guys in chat, welcome Seth to our family. Seth, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it so much, my friend. That's awesome. Sometimes with the audio that I have for subscribers, I get confused. It's like, wait, somebody's by me. Who's by? No, wait, it's somebody subscribing. That's awesome, Seth. Thank you. Sage Texas says Knoxville now. Vruden is on the north end of the runway 18. There is a park on a very short final. Got some clouds, got some nice looking clouds. Holy crap, 17 likes already? Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Just simply awesome. Very, very awesome, guys. Thank you so much for your likes. You guys complete me. You do. You do. I don't know if Parrot66 is still out there, but Aces, you're having your... shit, did it again. Aces, you're doing a live stream last night. We did a little COD multiplayer. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, little gunfight. And yeah, she jumped in on your stream, and she said giant pothole. But not sure where that was, where I was at when she said that. And then Gamer HD joined. I don't know if Gamer HD ever hangs out in the background on this, or maybe Gamer HD is just a you thing, Aces, which is all cool, man. I don't know. You know, what kind of wonder Gamer HD like ever kind of sits in the background, never really says anything until you call him the person. Parrot66 is still here, Parrot. That's great. That's great, Parrot. Well, thanks for joining. Bruden says, oh lord. Short Round says, if you want to fly a good route, I posted a flight plan called Italian Job. Okay, Short Round, that sounds good. Italian Job in your Discord. It's a route through the mountains, and it's really awesome. Dude, we will do it. I'm telling you, we will absolutely do it, Short Round. I am all for... I mean, because a lot of times, as some of you know, I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, okay, where could we go? We could probably do this. We could go here. We could go there. Maybe we do a GA flight. Maybe we do... And then, Aces, you had a good few... What was that? Last week, we did the floats. But yeah, I'm always looking for the feedback, guys, because you guys are... It helps for us. That's why this is a community channel, because I can't do it alone. That's a great idea. Thank you for posting that. I will check that out. Actually, I'll check that out now, Short Round. Let's see what that is. And that's a good thing to mention is if you... Some of you out there, if you haven't joined our Discord server, check it out. We are all kinds of like, we talk about news stuff, we talk everything flight simming. We talk about other stuff other than flight simming, like Call of Duty, like I just mentioned. But mainly flight simming, of course. And we talk about hardware, we help each other with troubleshooting stuff that people have problems, and we help each other out. So let's see here. You put it on our suggested flights, I assume. Oh, there it is. Sweet. Oh, I did see that, actually. So I thumbs that up. I did see that, because you posted it... Oh, yeah. You posted it on March 3rd. I forgot about that. Thank you for mentioning it, buddy. I'll definitely check that out. Bruden says, this 30,000 feet is so scenic. Oh, man. Oh, baby, yes. I'm sure it's nice. I shouldn't have said that, by the way. That's a Captain Canada thing, so... Sorry, Captain Canada, if you heard that. It's kind of like him saying blue skies. But no, that's cool. Yeah, 30,000 feet, and let's see, we're at... Yeah, about 30,000, buddy. Right at 29,000. 29,000. Have a little sip of coffee. Refreshing. Refreshing. Don says, I'll be back up as soon as I finish knitting a sweater out of all the fuzzy dust I got off my fan screens. No kidding? Was that what it was? Was it just that you didn't have a good airflow there, Don? Hopefully that's all it was, man. Because you just got a 38. By the way, I could have got a 3080 last night for $1,000. Buddy of mine won it in the EVGA drawing, and I'm like, I just got this 3070 Ti for about the same price, dude. I appreciate you asking, but I mean, I mentioned you guys, by the way. I'm like, I'll tell you what, I've got a lot of followers. I'll mention if you want to sell it to one of them, but I think he's keeping it. When I told him what he could get for his 2080, he about crapped his pants. He couldn't believe it. So my recommendation to him, sorry guys, my recommendation to him was keep the 3080, sell your 2080, and then you can do your ray tracing and it's just a better card. So I think that's what he's gonna do. And then he wanted me to sell his 2080. I'm like, you sell your 2080. I've got enough to do. Although I would do it because he's a good friend, but. Well, the way he put it is, why don't you buy my 2080 because I don't want to have to deal with the eBay, thing. And I do sell stuff on eBay from time to time, and then I have to deal with eBay. Don says, I cleaned them a month ago. That's what I paid for my 3080 under 1,000. That's awesome, man. Yeah, because didn't you get in the drawing, Don? You got selected in the drawing. I'm still in the drawing, so is Aces. I've got 2 cards in the drawing. I will probably buy it. I mean, let's just face it, but the cards are coming down in price. So right now, it's like, I'm notorious for buying high, selling low. Like the opposite of what you should do. Leave it to me. But I rationalize it because I'm like, okay, I do the live streams. People don't want to come in and see like 20 frames a second. I'll buy the 3070 when I won the new egg shuffle. I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it. And I got a motherboard too. So if anyone's interested in an Asus TUF motherboard, let me know because I've got a brand new motherboard I might want to sell, or I might just keep it and build my son a CPU, a PC. I'm derailing really fast. This will be interesting to see how I do on the approach. Will be interesting, friends. Get back to the brass tacks here. How's everybody doing for a Thursday night? Hopefully you're all doing well. So if you missed it, definitely check out Saturday night's live stream because we will be doing a giveaway, and I've partnered up with FlyTampa. Now, I love FlyTampa. I've been a big fan of FlyTampa with X-Plane for years. They make really good quality software. They actually have decent prices, but their software is so detailed, and I mean, it does have a performance hit to a degree, but it's when you see the scenery, it's like, how do they not have more of a performance hit? Because I think we've all seen that before, where we have a performance hit like really bad with scenery that has a lot too much detail, but I don't know how they do it, but they do. But anyway, partnered up with them, so we are going to do a giveaway this coming Saturday of the Toronto Pearson scenery, so do check that out. Oh, Starship says, gonna have to sleep, goodbye. Well, Starship, thanks again for joining. It was so good to see you, my friend. Take care, Starship. Maybe see you Saturday night, maybe. See you on the flippity flip, buddy. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna have to do a bio break here shortly, SimFans, anyway. Kinda getting old, I don't know. Getting a little bit in my bladder. At least I'm not having to get up like, 5 times a night to take a leak. Not yet, anyway. I'm sure just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. By the way, guys, I am thinking about enabling membership for the stream, but I just gotta figure out. I'm kind of waiting until like maybe that 1,500 mark. But I want to do like some custom emojis and some other stuff. But you guys need to let me know what you think would be cool for membership. I didn't want to get too early on it, but I am thinking about enabling memberships. Maybe we could do like a members only, but it's not that big yet, so that probably doesn't make sense. But maybe like some custom emojis and some other cool stuff. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think would be cool. We'll see. I'm still waiting for the channel to grow a bit more before doing it, but again, appreciate all of you so much. This scenery, you're right, Bruden. This scenery is gorgeous. And the best thing, it's free. This comes with it. Bruden says, hell, I get a performance hit if I go to LAX with the default. Yeah, I do too. I do too, Bruden, a bit. Like, even leaving DFW there is getting a little bit of a hit. I mean, with OBS running and everybody multiplayer, you know, and I've got everything to not ultra. I usually drop it down to high. I'm on a 3070 Ti. I usually drop it down to high when I'm flying the A320, just because there's so much stuff on, and I have all the MFDs and everything going. So, oops, I forgot to do standard pressure. Don't forget to do standard pressure. Yikes. Anyway, we could probably turn off that seatbelt sign. Double check this here. I think we're good. And now that we're here, let's go ahead and do progress. We'll type in KPHX, and then we'll put it right in here. And then this will get us just like a straight line, 651.2 nautical miles to Phoenix. That's just a straight line distance. That's why when we look at this, it'll be 650.5. Although we're going to be flying into 2.6, so it's pretty much a straight in. So this shouldn't vary that much. So about 650, and yeah, 684. So about 34 nautical miles, because we do kind of take a different route there. You know what? And I just realized something. I did not hit fly now. I'm running Sim Toolkit Pro, by the way. Get that started. Hopefully I don't crash my sim now that I did that. Yep, there we go. I'm okay. Maybe? Yep, still all right. And I noticed with like Sim Toolkit Pro. Oh, here, listen.
Just reach our cruising altitude for the flight. As you begin to settle in, I just want to remind you to please keep your seat elbows clear from the aisle, as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley when the flight deck door is located.
I always like listening to them. That's kind of cool. Old Golfer says, tried free text, still no luck. Oh, is it still not working? You know, that's a good idea, because I haven't tried that, Old Golfer, since I did the latest update. AOC, see messages. Yep, nothing. Hey, thanks for trying, man. That's all we can do, right? Going a little tilt in action here. Got our contrails going. Looking good. Kind of cool. See if I can't get a good shot here. All right, so now that we're at our cruise level, so we're gonna go over here to the EFB, and we're gonna go to the calculator, hit sync, 36,000. Now, runway 26, I did download that just the other night, so let me check that here. There it is. So, Phoenix Sky Harbor, localizer and ILS runway 26. We are going to do an intercept at 3,000, so that's where we want our target altitude. So right in here we type in 3,000. So that's going to be the ILS intercept. And so now we see 104 nautical miles, and I'm going to count it up. 1.2, 1.7, 5.7, so I'm going to say 8. So let's say at 112, about 112 nautical miles. We'll start. So again, 112 nautical miles. When this distance says, ooh, that's a bad number. When that says 112, we'll start our descent. Approximately 112. And I'm gonna make a note of that. so I don't forget. Because as you guys know, I'll start talking and then I'll forget. So anyway, so kind of keep our eyes on that. Old Golfer says, SimFanatic, how do you add a friend in SimTool for flight tracking? I think you just have to know their sim brief number, if I'm not mistaken. And to be completely honest with you, Old Golfer, I don't know if I've added any friends in SimToolkit Pro. So I can't fully answer that. I've noticed it before and thought maybe it'd be cool, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I always kind of wondered that too, but I thought it might be just with SimToolkit or SimToolkit Pro. I figured it'd probably be a sim brief. I don't know. We'll have to check that out. It's a great question, actually. Why is your plane the only I see SimFanatic, man? Oh my God. Delgam, thank you so much for the $20 dono. Guys, I appreciate that so much. Delgam, thank you so much. So much appreciate that. And Delgam, let's everybody say blue skies to Delgam88 for that $20. Dropping the $20 dono. Delgam, appreciate that so much, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So kind of you, my friend. So kind of you. Of course, I put that back into the channel, right? But thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate ya. Too nice. Delgam says, blue skies. Well, blue skies to you, Delgam. Blue skies. Thank you. Too kind. Guys, I've got a custom shirt coming. So it actually says blue skies. I'll just let the cat out of the bag. It says blue skies. I'll maybe offer it up as merch, but right now it's so expensive. It's like $40 because it's a custom t-shirt. So it's actually $40. But I have it say blue skies, and on the back it has the YouTube/SimFanatic. Get this, I checked with YouTube a while ago, and I was wanting to go through the t-shirt company and use their logo, and of course I couldn't do that. I have to use their merchandise, of course, to use their YouTube logo. So Aces had a good recommendation. He's like, well, just do the URL. So that's what I did. So on the back of it, it says youtube.com/SimFanatic. On the front says blue skies, and then I have another one that has the logo, my logo on it. So, but yeah. So anyway, I'll be wearing that coming. It actually was shipped yesterday, so I'll have to. I don't know if I'll get it in time for Saturday night's giveaway. That'd be pretty damn cool. Sage Texas did the blue skies. Nice one. Nice one. Love it with the icons. That's pretty sweet. With the emojis. Nice job there, Sage. Old Golfer says blue skies. Again, thanks so much, Delgam88. Appreciate it, buddy. Well, with that being said, you know, we're cruising. The tunes are flowing, friends. We're all flying. I think it's about time for a bio break. I don't know about you guys, but this guy needs to take care of Mother Nature, okay? So, stick around. I'll be right back in about 3 to 5 minutes. Be joining you shortly. We'll rap about whatever you guys want to talk about. So, guys, be right back. right, only 59 minutes, 35 seconds left for this break, and we'll be right back. No, I'm kidding. Obviously got that one off. All right. Back with ya. Thanks for sticking around, SimFans. Did you guys get a little breaky? Get yourself a little drinky poo, maybe a little snack. Ooh, I just forgot. I got this this wasabi mix of like Japanese peanuts, spicy peanuts, and it had all kinds of different stuff in it. I forgot I had that. It goes really great with bourbon. Like if you're drinking bourbon straight, oh yeah. It's great for that. Oh, old golfer says, check for text message. Oh, it's by the tail number. Dope, Gam, thank you. All right, let me check. Go back here, go to Atsu. AOC menu, and receive messages. No messages. No messages, old golfer. Dang it. That's cool though, Delgam. It's by tail number. That makes sense. Who is Snooze on STKP? I see you're flying the same route we are. I don't know. That's a good question. Who is Snooze? That is a great question, Delgam. Well, we got out of the clouds, friends. We're like leaving the clouds behind. Nice and sunny. Looking good. Said it was sent, huh? I've had that too, though. Like it says it's sent, but it never comes through. Like something's obviously broken with it. Let's see here. We just double check. Yep, no messages. Rats. That stinks. They obviously had that. They got that broken somewhere. You know what? I don't know. Maybe that stopped working after Sim Update 8. I'm making that up. I don't know. I totally don't know if that was the case. 20 likes. Holy crap, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are too kind. Too kind. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when that broke, old golfer. I mean, it was kind of cool to have it going, but hey, has anybody heard from Aces? Is Aces even like, is he out there? I assume he's out there. Hopefully he got his bird in the air. Aces, are you flying? Please tell us you're flying. We hope you're up here with us, Aces. Please tell us you are. We miss you. We wish you were with us, Aces. When I get closer, guys, I'll be sure to turn on the nameplates. Maybe he's like sneaking up on us, right on our tail, maybe. I don't know. Could be. Could be. Okay, so who's all game for the NCAA tournament? Anybody out there that has been watching the NCAA tournament? The dance? The big dance? A couple upsets. A couple of, what is it? It would be 12 and 5 seed. So Iowa got beat. 5 seed Iowa got beat. And then UConn got beat by New Mexico. That was pretty crazy. New Mexico or New Mexico State. I'm not sure which one. My team and Harry's team plays tomorrow. So it's Iowa State. They play tomorrow. LSU, I think. And Iowa State's an 11 seed playing a 4 seed. So we'll see. I can't remember what time it is tomorrow. I think it's like 6 something, but any of you out there that are basketball fans, or at least the NCAA tournament, I think it's always kind of a cool time of year. And now that, after COVID, it's kind of like we got the fans back. God, that's so weird. Like watching the NCAA tournament when there was like nobody in the stands and it was quiet. Remember that? And they would like pump in like fan sound, It was the weirdest thing. Oh, good. Aces is in the air. He's just passing flight level 190. Awesome. Or maybe just a tad ahead of you, Aces. But hey, man, you're in the air. Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job. That is a good question, old golfer. What is Ace's livery? Knowing Aces, he's probably had some handcrafted Symphonic paint job for the A320 now. That's something you might have to do, Aces. As many of us that are flying together now at the A320, that might be something you might need to be tasked with, Aces, to start work on that paint job, that livery. That would be pretty sweet. Although I know it's a lot of work and you're a very busy guy, so no pressure. But you did such a good job with the Caravan, the C208. So maybe you can bless us with that. Low Tech, how are you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Low Tech says happy speed. SPD, not flying tonight, but watching the stream. Low Tech, thanks for joining us. Good to St. Patty's Day is actually what he just said. Happy St. Patty's Day. Little slow. Thank you. Same to you, Low Tech. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, my friend. And Tommy Hughes mentioned, why aren't we doing Ireland tonight? And it was a really good question. I completely blew it off and didn't think about it. Parrot66 says, not a fan of basketball. That's okay. That's okay. We're not all sports fans, and that's just fine and dandy. Fine and dandy. Good to see you, Low Tech. Hey, even though you're probably out there drinking a lot of green beer, right, Low Tech? I'll forgive your last comments on the 80s music. Oh, you don't want me to go there again, do you? No, of course you don't, because you just forgave me. Cheers! Happy St. Patrick's Day! Woohoo! We need a little positive energy with all the crap that's going on in the world tonight, don't we? Something to celebrate. Glad to see you, Low Tech. Always good to see you. Don't Gamma 88, but we all are Sim fans. Yes. We are Sim fans. I'm a Sim fan. Now I'll be watching the college hockey tournament. Oh, that's cool. Now see, Parrot 66, I've never gotten much into hockey, and it's actually kind of a big thing. Like when I went to high school, it was a huge thing. Ice rink right here where I'm at, and I never really got into hockey. That or soccer. Never really got into soccer either. My sports have always consisted, not even baseball really, as bad as that sounds, like the all-American sport, right? Never really got into baseball that much. I went to a few Cubs games, which was cool. Chicago Cubs, of course, but yeah, I never really been, the only sports I've really been into, three of them. Basketball, NFL, so college, I don't care for NBA either. I had this talk with my son earlier tonight. He's like, Dad, you don't like NBA? I'm like, no, there's like 84 games. Like, you lose one game, it's kind of like MLB, right? Major League Baseball. 162 games, is it? I think it's 162 games. Like, who cares? One game isn't that important. But like, once you get to college basketball or you get an NFL, like every game counts. It's more exciting to me. So yeah. Basketball, college basketball, NFL football, and I like college football too. And NASCAR, of course. And Aces, we didn't get a chance to do Farming Simulator or NASCAR or iRacing. We need to get back into iRacing. See, what I think I've discovered, Aces, is how I am with Farming Simulator for some reason. I know I was like pumping it up, and now I've been like slow to get on the bandwagon with Farming Simulator, but like how I want to play, as excited as I am to play Farming Simulator, I think it's about as much as excited as you are to play iRacing right now. Oh, that's okay though. Parrot says, now I will be watching the college hockey tournament. That's cool though. Alan Cleveland says, NASCAR. Yes, indeed, Alan. Alan, do you have iRacing? Do you race iRacing? I will be streaming that as soon as, like Aces, we need to get you to your Class D, man. I've got my Class A license. Of course, I haven't been driving forever, so I am not up to snuff at all. So when I said that, that was tongue in cheek, right? It's not bragging. I would get blown away right now because I haven't been racing enough, but we got to get your license, your class up there, because the safety rating stuff, we got to get that going. But oh, Alan, I mean, the thing is, if you can afford it, right? That's the biggest thing, because it's expensive. It's expensive, but it keeps the kiddies out. Keeps the ones that are like out there like just trying to crash people for fun. Although, Aces, I didn't tell you this. A guy took me out in iRace. Like, it was just a rookie class, non-ranked, unranked race at, I think it was Phoenix. All places. We're flying to Phoenix. And, I mean, it was just blatantly obvious. Like, I was passing him on the right, and he just went up and just threw me into the wall. I mean, completely took me out. And I would have, so when those things happen, you can submit a complaint, and they have people that review that, and they can actually revoke somebody's license for a period of time. I decided not to do that because it's an unranked race, and it had no effect on me. It still kind of ticked me off, but what's that sound? I hear something. It almost sounds like a jet around me. Yeah, it's a song. Anyway. DuckGam88 says, might have to look into a racing rig. Absolutely, my friend. So, some of you may know this. I have the Fanatec CSL Elite wheel. I've got the Club Sport pedals, version 3. I've got a separate stand because my desk is just too wobbly. And with the force feedback, it'll rip your freaking hands off. Just got the parking brake. All metal. What I love about it's like solid metal. Except for the CSL Elite, the steering wheel. It's actually leather and foam. And it does have metal to it, but the casing has a little bit of plastic to it, but that's okay. What else do I got? Oh, and then of course the Club Sport shifter, which is all metal. Like solid, heavy, I mean like heavy duty. And it adds to the immersion, of course, but you don't have to spend, I don't know, $1,500 or whatever to have that kind of setup. Get yourself. Aces kind of went in the middle of the road. And I don't even have direct drive. Mine's a dual belt. But Aces, you got a Thrustmaster, right? And so there's that. I'd even look up the G920 if you're on an Xbox. The G920 you can use on PC and Xbox. And if you have a PlayStation, it's the G290, I think. The Logitech, and I had that before, and I gave that as a hand-me-down to my son. But those are decent entry-level ones, and they still have some good horseback. Ooh, movie! You're right, I forgot about that, Sage. We have to have movie night with SimFanatic. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that. And now that I got a static IP with my internet service provider, we can actually watch it in high definition or 4K, so that's cool. Thank you for the reminder, Sage. We got to figure out a time for that. What would work for you guys? Aces, we still need to watch The Big Lebowski. It's one of my favorite comedies of all time. 1060 West Addison. Pause. That's Wrigley Field. That is Wrigley Field. Yeah. Cool. So Sage, you're a baseball fan, I take it, or no? Do tell. So let's take a check at our progress here. So we're 515 nautical miles away, and 1427 is UTC. And so what did it say? 1427, and we're looking at 1546. So we got about an hour and 20 minutes or so, SimFans, left in this flight as we look over a nice flat landscape here. Oh, great question. Audio video receiver preference. I have a Pioneer Elite AV receiver. Maybe you asked this question because I talked about it before, Low Tech, but yeah, I've got a Pioneer Elite. I can't remember I got about 4 years ago. I had a Yamaha receiver. Yamaha is really good too. I'll tell you, Yamaha is probably one of the best value AV receivers you can get. But I upgraded to a Pioneer Elite. I really like it. I want to get an OLED TV. I don't have an OLED. I've got an 85-inch 4K display, and it's nice. It's a Samsung. It's a 8000 series, 800 series, whatever it is. 8 series, maybe it's 8 series, and it's decent. But I've had it for. I'm trying to remember when we did we refinished our basement. remodeled our we finished our basement. We didn't remodel, it wasn't finished. Unfinished basement, finished it. I think that was 2000, trying to remember, 2006, 2007. So my God, it's already been 15 years. That TV's probably already like maybe 10 years old, maybe 9 years old. So before that, I had like a 55-inch, I think it was. But yeah, for AV receiver, I'd love the Pioneer Elite. My dad actually got the first Pioneer Elite plasma screen, and it was like, it was ridiculous. It was like a $15,000 55-inch, and it was only 720p. But it looked amazing. I mean, even to this day, he still has it. It looks amazing. He didn't pay that much, by the way. He got a hell of a deal. But yeah, well, they don't even make plasma screens anymore because of the, I mean, those things, you could like heat your house with them. They were so hot. They burned so much electricity. So they actually outlawed them in California. I don't think they make them anymore. You guys correct me if they still make them. I don't think they make them anymore. But I mean, even to this day, I like look at it and like if we watch football on it or a game on it, it like looks the most natural. Like if you were like maybe sitting in the stadium looking through a window, it looks a lot more natural than like a lot of the things that are out now. A lot of the TVs and stuff are almost overly saturated, too much color, too much processing, post-processing. I mean, they look good, but they don't look natural, I guess. Damn OLED screens are so damn beautiful. Let's take a look-see here. Oh. So did you guys see the latest? There was a update from PMDG on the 737. So of course there's no release date on it yet, but there was a news item out today about it. Kind of talking about, I think there's a little bit of complaining from PMDG site, understandably so, that Asobo doesn't have like a lot of the tools to do regression testing, and so they have to really heavily rely on alpha and beta testers. And they had some screenshots and stuff of it. It looked pretty cool, but yeah, so that's coming. So definitely looking forward to that. I can't wait for that though. 7.3, man, that'll be awesome. Because like, I don't know, many of you have flown the Zibo, and the Zibo is a lot of fun. I haven't flown that forever though. I need to do another stream and X-Plane, but Zibo's a lot of fun. So the 737 from PMDG, it'll be interesting to see how much performance impact it has, because I don't know about you guys, but I remember doing like Flight Simulator 10 and even Prepared, and you would install the PMDG, like 747's one I had, and it would take I would like get kind of acceptable frame rates that have like maybe 24 frames per second, maybe 22, and then I would like try to fly the PMDG 747, and it would be like down to like 13, 14 frames per second. I would never play it because it just had too much of a performance impact. So I would never actually play it. But now with, you know, with the improvements and the advances in Asobo and their performance with how they do the rendering and everything. And there was a comment about this in that article too, if I remember right, about the performances. They're impressed with the performance, like limited impact. So we'll have to see how PMDG does with the 737, but I can't wait. I mean, I'm starting to get to like this aircraft a lot, but one of the things I'm not crazy about is there's still no vertical descent. There's no vertical descent, so that's why we have to go over here and use the calculator like I showed you guys before. And we have to rely on this. It's not gonna follow like, well, let's zoom out. So it's not gonna follow like, you know, this in terms of like it'd show a top of descent and have a little caret here, and then the aircraft would automatically start descending if you had the systems ready to go. Where the Zibo, of course, those of you that fly the Zibo 737, it all works very, very perfectly. Of course, it has the X-Plane model in it, and I still think X-Plane is a little superior to, well, I won't even say little, it is superior to Microsoft Flight Simulator in terms of like flight model and the FMC and stuff like that. But Sobo's gaining ground. They're gonna get there and they're gonna pass. They're gonna pass. I'm gonna guess they're gonna pass X-Plane at some point on that. Maybe not, but I would guess they will. But nothing against X-Plane, because I think it's a great simulator too. We can love both, can't we? We can love both X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator. We don't have to be like it's one or the other. They both have their advantages. And we've talked about that before. Don C says, I believe LG makes the screens for Sony Low-Tech. Low-Tech says, I have an LG OLED 65E6P, a Denon AVR. Ooh, Denon's nice. I like Denon. And an Oppo UDP 203 still looks goof for its age. Looks good for its age. Yeah, yeah, Denon's good stuff too. Onkyo's good stuff. Onkyo are good receivers. I like the Onkyo stuff. That's a nice setup, Low-Tech. So, obviously you're big into, are you running 7.1 surround? Are you running 5.1? I'm running 5.1. I'm a little dated on that, I know. I'm running 5.1. I got the low LFE. I got the big Infinity sub. It's a powered subwoofer. Ooh, really? Big G1000X? I thank you for saying that. I need to check that out, buddy. I definitely need to check that out. 7.1, awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, you know, like I was mentioning, we finished the basement. I hardwired all the stuff, and I really wasn't smart about it, because I should have wired it for 7.1, and I wired it with 5.1. And it was one of those things that's just like in a hurry, and I just want to get shit done. And I really should have taken the time to do that. But, you know, it's all right. It still sounds great. I still love it. I've got, if you've ever heard of this, Low-Tech, I've got Energy speakers. I don't know if you can get them still. I think they got bought out, but the Energy speakers are, for the price point at the time, they're amazing. I mean, they're probably in line with B&H, somewhere around there. I'm trying to remember the bipolar ones that were really popular. God, I can't remember those now. But yeah, they sound amazing. They sound amazing for the price. Just don't mention that to Arlene. Wait, what was that? I still like a Yamaha. I'm only 5'1", but can go 7.2. Going to buy a new 65-inch Sony OLED soon. That's awesome. That's awesome, Don. I'm at 5'1". I don't know. I mean, would I like to do 7? Like, my receiver is 7.1 capable. I just have it notched down to 5'1" because I don't have the additional speakers. Honestly, I'm fine with it. Honestly, guys. I mean, I'm like, it sounds great. The sound's amazing. Would it be nice to have the 7.1? Of course. But I don't know. Are you guys are you into Dolby Atmos at all? That's another kind of cool thing. It's more simulated stuff too, but I have HSU Research speakers. I have not heard of those. What does HSU stand for? Spell it out for me, Low-Tech, because maybe I'll recognize it if you spell it out. It's not ringing a bell for me right now. But yeah, Don, Yamaha on the AV side, it's great stuff. A Yamaha, I still think, like, I remember, you guys ever remember Ultimate Electronics? I don't even know if Ultimate Electronics is around anymore. But I got a Yamaha, it was a $1,200 receiver for like 900. It was an RX V975, I think, was the model. Not sure why I remember that. I think that was right. Might be off. But anyway, I got it for like $900, like $300 off. And that thing lasted me forever, and it was awesome. SH has been watching tutorials. That's awesome. I'll have to check that out. G1000 update. Good to know. Good to know. Let's go ahead and turn on the nameplates quick. I need to see who's around me. See who's around. I feel so lonely up here without seeing your nameplates. Doc Holliday. I'm your Huckleberry. There's Short Round. There's McClyde. The PC-21. Too far from aces, I think. And oh my gosh, guys, is Short Round or not? I meant to say Aviation Spotter. Is Aviation Spotter missing out or what? We're flying American Airlines from DFW, one of their major domiciles, and he isn't with us. Unforgivable, almost. I mean, I think we can forgive him, but... Alright, so let's see. Vermont and Arkansas. Wow, 36 to 36. Second half. 16 minutes, 15 seconds left in the second half. Good stuff. What time is it, SimFans? Just after 10. 10:01. Yeah, the craziest guy is missing in action. Parrot says, I would love to have an AMA system, but living on the first floor of an apartment building, I would feel sorry for the person living above me. You know what? That's pretty big of you, though, Parrot. Because, like, not everybody is considerate. I mean, I remember the days of living in an apartment, and you would have people that would play their stuff too damn loud, and that would get annoying. So that's pretty cool that you are considerate. Not enough people in this world these days that are considerate. Well, you know what, Parrot? Someday, right? When you get your own place, then you can get your Dolby Atmos system set up. Dante, me too, Symphonic have the speakers, but I don't need that. It sounds great as it is. I need to update my Yamaha too. I'm not an expert or audiophile. No, you know, I don't even consider myself an expert. I've set up several home theaters and surround sound systems professionally. I do like the here's a tip for you guys. Get yourself some PVC conduit if you're finishing off your basement, especially if you're going to insulate it to do soundproofing. For my basement, I just did some PVC pipe and I ran all my cables, like the HDMI and some of the other speaker cables and stuff, banana plugs, all that. Really worked well. But yeah, I like to make sure there's not cables that you can see and it looks very professional. But I wouldn't consider myself an expert per se. I've done a lot. I've done quite a few of them. I won't say a lot, but I've probably done, I don't know, over the years, probably 30, maybe 25, 30 systems. I used to be in it a lot more. Like I had the Home Theater magazine. I was a subscriber to Home Theater magazine. Really liked it. I mean, it was a hobby. You know, I mentioned to you guys before, I have too many damn hobbies. I had to start like stopping. I had too many things. I'm not even gonna go through them because I've talked about them before, but it's like focus, Symphonic. You focus on something because it's kind of like my daughter. She plays piano. She does performing arts, been in plays. She's been in chorus. She's written books. She's got 2 novels she's written. She's an orchestra. She's just like me. She just has so many things that she loves to do. And I had that conversation earlier today. I'm like, honey, you need to really focus on maybe 2 things because your dad's been through it too. Just it can't focus on one thing. I've got like multiple things I wanted to get into. Flying, pilot. I'm a real pilot. I'm not current, but I'm a real pilot. At least that relates with this. Parrot says, I have a very nice 2.1 system. I absolutely love my gerbils. JBLs. That's 38 speakers. Nice. Nice. Yes, JBLs. Not bad, not bad. Don C, oh no, I moved a lever and now my engine sounds like it's shutting down. Man, if I end up in the dirt, I give up. Oh no. Hopefully that's... Restart. Start that up again, Don. Are you flying the A320? Can't remember what you said. I think you said A320. I feel like I'm being really loud. I've got my headset's like really, really loud. I turned it down, so maybe I won't blast your eardrums out, hopefully. Maybe that's why we lost some people. It's just been so damn loud. Well, hopefully you get that squared away there, Don. I'm hoping. Hopefully, hopefully. Ooh, look at this off to the left, friends. Looking kind of funky. Oh, that's cool. You can tell we're starting to get over to the Phoenix area, though. We get some of this terrain, getting some contour, and it's not just flat land. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Get the screenshot applied in the frame here. There we go. Doing all short round. Look at you, short round. I haven't taken too many screenshots this stream, guys. But that's okay, because like I don't know. I think I bore you guys with like I like throw on the Discord server like a gajillion screenshots. I'm like, I'm not even sure everybody even looks at these, because it's like, well, there's 30 of them. I'm sure you all aren't like clicking on every single one as you go down the list. You probably like look for see if you can see your nameplate in it and then click on it, which I get. I do the same thing. I actually thought about doing like the tagging when there's a screenshot. So if I have some of you in there, just tag you so you guys know which ones you're in. 400 nautical miles. And what did I say? 112? Is that right? Is that what I said? 112 out? Yeah, 112 out. We get a little closer, we'll program all the descent stuff. Look over, sure we do. Oh yeah, that's right, Low Tech. I have a pretty big Blu-ray collection. I would love to have it ripped to a NAS with Plex. Dude, just start doing it, man. That's all I gotta say. That's what I did. I just started ripping, and you feel like it's never gonna end. And I mean, I don't have as big of a collection as you do, dude. But even so, I just like every weekend I would just keep fishing in, cycling the discs, just kept doing it. But see, now I got everything ripped, so I don't even have an optical drive. I don't even have an optical drive on either of my systems, my new build or my old build. I don't have it. Nameplate search, guilty. How many miles are we out? Right now, aviation, or ACES, 393 nautical miles out, my friend. How many nautical miles are you out? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm really kind of curious on how I do on the approach here, guys. I'm hoping I'm getting more practice with this aircraft, so I'm hoping I can do all of you proud. We'll see how tonight goes. We got a straight-in approach, so it should be fairly easy. So hopefully I don't mess it up. Just gotta remember to do my checks and balances, like when we're doing the descending. So if we look down here and go through some of these, so I've kind of found. Let's see, our intercept is. Double check this. Is it prune? Is that right? Yeah, prune is our intercept. So prune right here. This is our intercept. So 3,000, 4,000. So I want to make sure when we're at FinApp, we're crossing FinApp, I'm at 5,500 feet. That is truly my my goal. Pukray be at 8,500, because I found that the vertical descent on this aircraft kind of sucks. It doesn't follow what's set in your MCDU. It doesn't follow this. I shouldn't say that. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's like the luck of the draw. So you just gotta kind of, as a pilot, you want to do that anyway. I get it. But you kind of want to follow this, and we'll try hitting these altitudes. But the one thing I found with the Airbus here is, like, when we look at this, it says, okay, start your descent 104 nautical miles. It does not, it hardly ever matches up with these. It hardly matches up with them. The only time it like gets remotely close is right about 2 or 3 waypoints away from your intercept. Then it kind of starts getting close, and you're finagling the speed brake, you know. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm 542. Oh wow, you're a ways away, Aces. That's all right, buddy. Hey, man, dude, are you at cruise altitude? You got to be at cruise altitude by now. That's all that matters, man. You'll make it. You'll do it. We probably aren't going to wait for you to highlight you landing. But Aces, you know what you could do? You could just speed up your rate. I think it's R plus by default. So hit R plus, and you can do double time or even quadruple time. Catch up with us. That's what I'd do at this point, dude. Although beware, because the last time after Sim Update 8, I tried doing that, and I could speed it up, but I couldn't speed the damn thing down. So I was like landing at like 2 or 4 times the speed. Even though my keyboard was set to do it less when I did R minus, it still would not correct. And so I was like landing double, I think it was double time I was landing. So that was a little challenging. Oh good, you've been at cruise for a while, cool. Cool, man. Cool. But yeah, I just, I would do, Aces, I'd do R and then the plus on your keyboard. And then you can accelerate to 2 times, then you can maybe catch up with us. Nothing wrong with that. Or just leave it as it is. Just fly in the way you want to do it. Up to you, my friend, up to you. 371, it's getting closer. 371 nautical miles. Let's see here. Let's do a time check. 1450 UTC. So we're less than an hour, friends. Just under an hour. Aces, trust him. All right, SimFans, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hey Sage, thanks for joining, buddy, and thanks for your service once again, Sage. Appreciate you so much. Take care. Hopefully we'll see you Saturday. Again, Sage, so great to see you in the stream tonight, my friend. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you Saturday. Maybe you get a chance to win that beautiful FlyTampa scenery, buddy. Take care tonight. And you got to go fuel that rig. Go do it, buddy. We'll catch you later, my friend. Hopefully I caught Sage before he left. And back with you, SimFans. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate you. So I want to do, I kind of like to do this, but I'm going to do a poll. And what I would like you guys to do, guys and gals, is to pick what you prefer on these live streams. Do you prefer commercial flights? Do you prefer commercial flights? Did I just say commercial flights? Do you prefer general aviation flights? Do you prefer commercial flights? Or do you prefer a mix like we've been doing? So I'm gonna type it in now. What do you SimFans prefer for live stream flights? So here it is. I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna change this yes. We're gonna change the yes to general aviation, GA, maybe commercial, and then add option or a mix of GA and commercial. All right, here we go, SimFans. So I'm going to ask you, so go ahead and click on what you prefer once this posts. Let's see if it actually posts here. But yeah, I'd like to know what you all prefer when we do these live streams. There it is. So go ahead and click on what you prefer. I'm just kind of curious because, you know, we do a lot of general aviation. We've been doing a little more commercial flights now. But I want to make sure I'm catering to all of you. Like, you know, if you want to do just general aviation or you want to do just commercial, I get it. Commercial flights with these big airliners, it can be a little intimidating. I know we talked about that before. Like with the general aviation, a lot of times, you know, you can just jump in and go. Where with the commercial airliners, you know, you got to worry about the SIDS, the stars, the ILS support. Not everybody can do those, and that's fine. I have a hard enough time doing them, and so, you know, there's something for everything, I think. Make MKV and handbrake to rip your movies. Yes, I use Make MKV is what I use. Flowtech. Yes, sir. Short round. If it involves getting high, I'm in. Amen, brother. Amen. I'm with you. Alan Cleveland says a mix. Yeah, I think we have a pretty good. Oh, good. Sage Texas said, "Yep, just leaving." Thanks. Yep. Good to see you. I'm sure Sage is already gone. But yeah, I mean, a mix is always kind of good. I agree. Oh wow, we have 0% on commercial though. 75% on mix. 25% so far on general aviation. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised by that. You know, one thing I wish it would tell you when you do a poll, like how many people have actually... Oh no, there's 8 votes. Okay, there it is. I just had to like look above. 8 votes. So 8 of you have voted. There's 9 of you. So we got mix of general aviation commercials. Well, okay, so we're doing all right then. That's good to know. That's good to know. That's a good confirmation that we're doing it right. What's interesting to me, though, SimFans, is that we have 22% on general aviation and 0 on commercial, like solely commercial. And I get that. I get that. Probably a little bit of what we talked about before, because not everybody does commercial. Aviation Spotter does it a lot, but like Aces, you are really, truthfully, just getting into it. So that makes sense. Parrot says, for me, it's general aviation, need to see the scenery up close. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing, right? I mean, and actually, I used to do it. You guys, some of you that have followed me for a while, You remember, like, when I would do, I strictly did commercial IFR flying in X-plane, and I would do the Zibo 737. And for all general aviation, I'd be a Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, like you, Parrot, I wanted to be up close and personal with all the scenery because it looks so damn good. But I've really kind of gotten away from X-plane, to be honest. I still have it installed. I did the Ortho 4XP, and I've got the satellite imagery and stuff. I do need to get back into it to do a few flights. I kind of like to check it out now that I got a new build. I haven't even flown it, to be honest, since I did the new build. I got the new GPU. But I've been pretty strictly MSFS. But then I got kind of turned on to this A320, and but yeah, I was strictly doing commercial and X-plane, and then I was doing strictly general aviation and Microsoft Flight Simulator. But now I've been doing both in the same sim. Maybe I should mix it up. Asa says, well, I did manage to get airborne from cold and dark without too much help today. Just took a while. Yes, sir. Well, it's like anything. Like, even with me, well, we'll see how I do tonight, but it does take practice. Just like general aviation. Practice makes perfect, as they say, right? But now we're at 33% general aviation and 67 with 12 votes in. Thank you all for voting. I'll leave that the poll open for another minute. But yeah, that's I guess not too surprising. Although, like, strictly general aviation, that is interesting. That actually is interesting information. So I do appreciate you all taking the poll. Lucio, how are you doing? Good to see you, Lucio. It's been a while. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream, Lucio. Good to see you. As Chris Evans says, great job, Aces. Great job, indeed. Aces, you got your engine started, buddy. You got your engine started. You're airborne. Although, can I tell him, Aces, what you did on the stream where I was just going ape shit about your landing, and I should have known that you had the auto land on, and it never even occurred to me. But I was like, oh my god, that's like the best landing I've ever seen. Probably something to be said about that, right? Oh, your sim rate isn't changing? Oh, so I don't know. Maybe go into your controls and maybe mine's different. I don't know. Go into your controls, as you know, and type in I don't even remember what it's called. Is it sim rate? Day late. Working. Tommy Hughes. Tommy, I called you out earlier. Welcome to the stream, Tommy. I mentioned earlier in the stream, I'm like, you had a great idea. You're like, okay, it's St. Paddy's Day. Why aren't we flying in Ireland? And I completely muffed that one. So we'll have to do that next year. Javier! Welcome, Javier. Good to see you, my friend. Javier Sevakilla. How are you doing? But Tommy, yes. I was like, Tommy, you made a good point. I should have planned an Ireland flight. I don't know what I was thinking. I could have, like, done... I don't know. There's a livery, right? What's the livery that is that's green? There's a livery. There's an airline that is green. God, I'm missing it right now. No problem, Lucio. It's good to see you. Well, we're back up to 16, 17. Good to see you guys. Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate looking at you guys. Already did the thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. We're at 22. You guys rock. You rock my world. All right, we're at 7 minutes. So it looks like we'll end the poll. And I don't know if you guys got a chance to vote. I should have probably left that open so Javier and Tommy could have voted there. Maybe you guys did, because there's a few extra ones. But we did a poll, and the poll, guys, was what do you SimFans prefer for live stream flights, like tonight and Saturdays? A mix of general aviation commercial won it, 64%. General aviation at 35%. This is good information to know that you absolutely don't want to only do commercial. And that's good information. Because, you know, there's some streamers out there like Captain Canada. I think he's pretty much almost 100% commercial. Maybe not quite. I know he's done some GA, but probably about 99, 98. And there's a lot of them that do just commercial. I think we have a good blend of doing general aviation and commercial. It actually, our streams would be mostly general aviation at one point. Now getting a little more evened out on commercial general aviation. I do realize that within the past 2 weeks, we're actually leaning a little more on the commercial, on the heavy side of the commercial. So good to see that, and I do appreciate that feedback, guys. That was 14 votes, so thank you guys for voting. Air Mingus, that's it, Tommy. That is it, Air Mingus. That's the one I was trying to think of. Yes, sir. So we might have to do that like next year, a year from now. God, can you guys imagine where we might be then? It's kind of interesting to think like how far we've come in 15 months. Where will we be a year from now? With all of you, anything's possible. That's a good good mention, Air Mingus. That's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. Lingus, yes, Lingus, that's it, Lingus, Air Lingus, yes. Yes, Tommy, thank you. But dude, that was an awesome idea. I wish you would have said something before I scheduled it, because that was like, I can't believe I missed that. But who was it? Low Tech, I think. Was it Low Tech? Or was it Delgam 88? Oh, hold on. I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want to feel like a dumbass. Oh, Short Round. Short Round mentioned in the suggested flights in Discord. So Tommy and the rest of you, please go to our Discord server and put in suggested flights, because Short Round put in there an Italian job, and so I gotta check that out. He had actually posted that March 3rd. So I'll check that out. But please, guys, post that in Discord. We have a suggested flights channel in Discord. Please post your ideas, because I can't do this alone. You guys make this way far better of a live stream because of your ideas. So yeah, please post those things. Lucia says, you can give me a cool roll on your server, Sim. Maybe, Lucio. Maybe. You keep joining, and fly with us, my friend, and we'll see about that. We maybe can do that. We maybe work something out. Appreciate you being here, Lucio. Do appreciate it. Parrot says, Symphonic, what do you enjoy flying the most, general aviation or commercial? It's a great question. Huh. Wow, that's a good question. I gotta think about that for just a moment. God, there's just like so many different things about what's fun about both of them, right? Because I really like planning with the, I love programming the MCDU. I think that's a lot of fun. I love using SimToolkit Pro and planning the flight, and oh my goodness, I don't know. That's a great question. You stumped me, Parrot. I don't normally get stumped. Can I answer it this way? I think with live streams, when we're flying together, I honestly think I prefer general aviation, because we all have a lot of laughs, and it's pretty intense. And we're closer, because like right now, I mean, if we look, we're all kind of like far apart, you know? So if you would allow me to answer this in a way of like, in terms of like all of you joining in, I would have to say general aviation, just because it's more intimate, it's closer, like we're taking off and landing a lot more. Oh my god. Hey, Brimo Synthetics just subscribed. Brimo, thank you, Brimo. Hopefully you're in the chat. If you're not, or in the live stream, I should say. If you are, guys and gals, welcome, Brimo, to the Sim Fan family. Brimo, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you're here with us right now, because sometimes it happens where somebody might just be watching a video and they subscribe. But Brimo, glad to have you here. Check out the Discord. We'll wave to you. If you go into Discord, we'll all wave. I'll wave to you. We'll all welcome you to there. But Brimo, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. But yeah, I would have to answer your question, Parrot. I would have to say, I like the general aviation flights just because we're closer, we're more integrated, we have a lot of laughs, there's a lot of fun moments in it. We're like, this is kind of more technical. It's kind of like, well, we want to make sure we're hitting our approaches or departures right, and we're letting the autopilot and the FMC and the flight management computers just take the aircraft and fly us until we get to the point where we need to, switch over to manual. And so That's a great question. I'd say general aviation for our live streams. I'd say that. Is that fair? But I do like doing the commercial stuff because I think a lot of people like to join in for the commercial stuff too. Because it's fun to do the commercial. A lot of people are interested in the commercial stuff as well. So, great question. Thank you for that question. Lucio says okay. I'm just saying, just keep joining, Lucio. I know we had a lot of direct messaging in Discord, which, by the way, any of you, if you want to DM me in Discord, that's another reason to get into Discord. Lucio, you can attest to this. I will respond to direct messages in Discord server, and that's why we have Discord too, because we can community flights. I don't even need to be in there. Who is it? Don, you and Silva Kidda. You guys did a community flight together. I don't even need to be involved. You guys take off, do your own thing. Get on Discord. I mean, this is what this channel's about. Making relationships, making connections. Helping one another out, with the troubleshooting stuff, news feeds, things like that. And so that's what this channel's about. It's not about me, it's about all of you. It's about all of us together. And so I think that was cool. Don, you had recommended and mentioned having a community channel in Discord. So I noticed, was it last night? I think Silver Killer was streaming on our Discord server, and so some of you would jump in there and like watch each other flying together. It's pretty damn cool, man. It's pretty cool. Frank Rose! Oh, Frank, dude, I'm glad you joined, Frank. Welcome. He's buddy from Pearson working. Frank. So, I don't know if you know who FlyTampa is, but I reached out to FlyTampa and I've loved their scenery. Like since I've been streaming, way before I've been streaming. Like they have amazing scenery. Frank, I don't know if you noticed, but they have Toronto Pearson, CYYZ, where you're at. We're doing a giveaway this Saturday, Frank. Come join, and I don't know, I can't remember if you actually do simming, or maybe you just, because Frank, you work at Toronto for Air Canada. But Frank, we partnered with FlyTampa, and I'm like humbled by it, because like I reached out to FlyTampa, and the guy got back to me, and he gave two giveaways, 2 serial keys. So we're gonna do 2 separate live streams and giveaways for Toronto Pearson, and I hope you can make it, Frank, for set, because we're going to be flying with FlyTampa scenery from Toronto to Atlanta. I hope you can make that, Frank. Frank, so good to see you. Oh, you have it for MS? Oh, you can't win it then. Well, what of you out there that are watching, or maybe somebody that joins us Saturday night, will be giving away. And by the way, I'm hoping, I don't know if the person wants me to say their name, but I'm hoping, I think they're the CEO. I don't know this for sure, but they're the ones that okayed it. And I gave them our channel, and they checked it out, and they're like, "Here's 2 free copies." And the guy actually said, "Anytime, let me know when you're doing a live stream you want to do a giveaway." How flipping cool is that? Like, we're making connections not only together, but with vendors that are out there, that have been out there for years, that are doing amazing work. And I'm kind of hoping, like Vertical Sim, because Vertical Sim's joined us a couple times. I'm hoping that that the person from FlyTampa will join us Saturday night. I sent the link, I sent the time. We'll see. I'm hoping they'll stop in and chat with us for a little bit, if anything. And if not, that's okay. But I'm like so excited because, guys, like I've been buying their scenery for years, like Vertical Sim for years. And to have them actually join in on our stream and have them come in and just chat with us and say, your stream is great, the fans are great, the followers are great, everybody's contributing and doing the great thing of community flying like we're doing. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm blown away. I mean, I'm blown away. And even being a small channel right now, I mean, we're at what, 1,418 subscribers, I think, at this point in time. But we've only been going for like 15 months or so it's growing. But it's great to see that there's that much support from these amazing developers. And I'm going to give you straight up. I am not going... I'll tell you what. I had another new developer that gave me free scenery, an airport scenery. I won't say what it was. Some of you that have been with me know this. And I looked at it, and I just told the person to be fair. I'm like, I am not... I know you're just getting started. I cannot plug your scenery at this point in time. I'm like, I gave him some constructive feedback. I said, if you want me to like talk about your scenery, you need to do like these 3 or 4 things. And I wasn't being like high and mighty or anything, because who am I to be high and mighty? I was trying to be constructive. I'm just like, I'd love, and I said, I appreciate you reaching out to me to highlight your scenery, but I'm not going to do that right now because it's not going to do you any favors, because I am not going to recommend your scenery at this point. So I gave that person some feedback. They said thank you, and maybe they'll come back, maybe they won't. All right, but I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to tell you guys and gals, just because somebody's giving me free scenery, that it's the best thing in the world. But I'm going to tell you what right now, the CYYZ series scenery is flipping amazing from FlyTampa. Can you back that up, Frank Rose? Would you agree that it's amazing? I think it's really good. We'll get into it on Saturday, and I'm going to do a full review of it too. That's the thing I need to keep balanced on, but I promise you guys, I will give you my honest opinion of the scenery, okay? Of whatever is given free for giveaways to me. That's the thing I want to make sure I'm doing, is that I'm always honest with all of you, because I don't want you spending your hard-earned money on something, and I'm not going to plug somebody that's like, it's kind of crap. I'm going to tell you how it is. And I would hope that most vendors would be fine with that. If they're not, I don't want their scenery, to be honest. But FlyTampa is primo stuff, so we'll see how it goes. Frank says, yes, I love it. It's awesome. It's really, really nice. We'll get into that, though, on Saturday. So, guys, so some of you, if you're joining and you're not a regular, Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 0130 Zulu, we'll be doing a giveaway of FlyTampa's new Toronto Pearson scenery, and it is absolutely amazing. So do join. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, the giveaways, the hardware giveaway, Aces, how many people, or any of you, how many people were in for that? I gave the Thrustmaster, it wasn't the T1600, it was the, shit, I forget what it was, T65 or something like that, but it was the throttle and the flight stick. We gave away that, and I say we because those of you that have given to the channel by donos, I put that back into the stuff, so it really isn't me, it's you guys. But we gave away a hardware, god dang it, I can't remember what it was, but it was a flight stick and throttle, and there was only like, I want to say there was like maybe only 22, it might have even been less than that. If you guys think about it, like, you stand a 1 out of 22 chance of winning something like a hardware giveaway, and that was like an $80, $90 package. And I sent that like as soon as the person won, they gave me their home address. I sent it to them. They probably had it in like 3 days. That was wasn't that Harry that won that? I'm trying to remember who that was. You might be with me tonight. Who was that? I think it was Harry. Wasn't it Alan Cleveland? Alan, you won that, didn't you? And I think I sent that to you within like, what, 3 days of you winning it? So, be careful coming to Atlanta Saturday night. I got stingers. There's Zweiky Designs. They're good too. Actually, I need to reach out to Zweiky because I really like their stuff too. It's crazy good, I agree. Some of it has a bit of a performance hit. I don't think it's at quite, I mean, in terms of performance impact, Zweiky can have a bit of a performance impact if you're not up to snuff on your hardware. Do beware of Zweiky stuff. It's really, really good. I agree. I totally agree, low tech, and it's good. But be careful, guys, because Zweiky can impact performance quite a bit. But I found that overall, FlyTampa does a pretty good job. It'll impact your performance. There's no question. I mean, like, anything that looks better than the default scenery is gonna potentially impact it. But I'll tell you what, the trade-off of performance to the scenery, FlyTampa, man. It's probably in my top 3 developers, and I'm not just saying that because we partnered. I honestly mean that. I would have told you that before I partnered. I actually told them when I reached out to them, I'm like, if you don't want to do a giveaway, I'm fine with that. I'm still going to plug it because it's so good. I think Just Flight already has come out with AI traffic. Frank, it's okay. I would actually recommend AIG. I was actually going to probably advertise tonight of AIG. Alpha India Golf. Go with that. It's free. It just takes a lot of time to install, and it's a lot of steps. But there's some good tutorials out there on YouTube. Go with AIG all the way. There's different models. See, the problem with Just Flight's AI traffic is it uses the default traffic model. So you're only going to get the Airbus, the Boeings. You're not going to get like the CRJs. You're not going to get the Embraers. You're not going to get all this other stuff. Where AIG actually has additional models with it as well. So I recommend AIG all the way. All the way. Javier says, I agree with you about FlyTampa. They're really awesome. Oh, man. Silva Killa. Yes, they are, my friend. Yes, they are top notch. I mean, I was taken back. It was one of those things where I was just like, I'm just going to send an email to their contact. I'm just going to say, here's our channel. Here's what the platform is. This is the objectives. It's a community thing. I didn't expect to hear back from them, to be honest. I heard back from them that same night. And then I went back and forth, and it's like, anytime you want to do a giveaway, let me know. I was like, holy crap. So hats off to FlyTampa. I mean, that's like taking it to a new level that they would support our hobby. And I worded it in a pretty good way, I think. Aces, you could probably back me up on that. I sent you the what I sent them in an email, but I meant every word I said too. I wasn't just schmoozing them by any means. I meant it. Frank Rose says I have FlyTampa for my prepared and FS10, LOL, and MSFS. Yes, I told them I had the. You guys need to pick up the Las Vegas one of it. It's really good. And there's another one that I forgot to mention. Shit, now I just forgot it. So now I've got the Toronto, the Las Vegas. There's another one too in MSFS. It's really good. But do check out FlyTampa. And again, join us for the live stream on Saturday night because you will have a pretty good chance of winning it. Enter destination. Oh shit, I guess we need to do that. I got to talk and I got all excited about FlyTampa. Okay, we're gonna go to Atsu, AOC, weather request, and we're gonna go send. Now, what's cool about this, and you guys know what I'm gonna say, that have been streaming with me. Ground spoilers aren't. Oh my god, I didn't turn those off. Just noticed that. Oh, how pathetic. Okay, we're gonna wait for this company message here, and then we're gonna print it out on our printer, and then we'll get that plugged in and we'll get ready for our descent. God, it's already time for descent, SimFans. Amazing how time flies when you're having fun. No pun. Yes, pun. Pun intended. Company message. So now we go down here. Actually, we're gonna go this route. We're gonna go back to return and messages received, METAR, and then print. And then, so that METAR report is gonna print out on our printer here. We'll wait for that to print out. There it be. So we're gonna click on that, and now we go over here and we can see what it says. So now we got to go to performance. Clear that. Next phase. QNH. As we can see, QNH is 29905. So that's just our altimeter, right? So 29905. You'll find that right here. Altimeter. A is for altimeter. 29905. Temperature, we're going to find just over here 25 Celsius minus 11. So we're going to plug in 24. So you're going to take that first set of numbers here, plug that over here, and then magnetic and wind 260 at 6 knots right there. So we just go 260 at 6, and basically that is it, SimFans. And now we can hit flight plan, go back, and what did I say was the intercept? 3,000, right? Yeah, 3,000. So we need to go, and we need to change this to 3,000. So when we get ready to hit our descent, we'll be at 3,000, and there we go. So that's all there is to it. And now once we get to, I think it was 112, and just in review, I needed to add just a few nautical miles, but this is 104, but we had about, what was it, 6.7, so I just said 8, I rounded up. I'd like to add a couple extra nautical miles. So we're gonna go 112, we're gonna start our descent. Now notice, the ILS intercept is 3,000. I've gotten into that before, and if you guys don't, if you're not following along, don't worry about it. We'll cover it another time. But we're basically gonna wanna start descending at 112, but we're gonna really wanna watch, because we don't have vertical descent guidance on the system, but we kind of want to follow this and make sure we're hitting those altitudes. And so we may have to manipulate our vertical descent here. And so we'll give it a try tonight. We'll see how we do. Frank says, okay, sorry, I have to go. I have a flight to dispatch. Frank, thanks for joining. It's good to know that you are simming. Sorry you're gonna miss out on that giveaway, Frank, but nonetheless, thank you for joining us, friend. Appreciate you. Yeah, now we know we're getting too close to Phoenix, because look at all these, look at the desert, look at the contours and the mountains. Yes, friends. Short round up there. Who do we got back here? McClyde, Ace is down. Ace is down, must have figured out how to accelerate, because he's rapidly approaching. Rapidly approaching. Whoa, what the hell is that? You guys see that? That's weird. What is that? That's an anomaly, I guess. Doesn't look normal, does it? You know what that is, guys? You know what that is? I'll tell you what that is. That is a glitch in the Matrix. That's what that is. A glitch in the Matrix. Now we really have to start keeping track of this, because I sometimes I'll start talking and I'm not paying attention. So when this hits 112, we want to make sure we go up here. So aces, pay attention. We want to go up here and we want to hit this up arrow. And then we'll start descending, and then the engines will be throttled down, and we'll start making our descent into Phoenix, which again, it's going to be a pretty straight in route. We are going to be flying in once again to runway 26. We'll be taking the ILS approach for runway 26. See you later, Frank. Thanks again for joining, buddy. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining, my friend. Short round, my God, short round, you're way down there. Short round's already like, I'm gonna nap at the earth. It's what short round's thinking. Nap at the earth. I'm gonna go below radar. Below radar. Short round, are you flying like a military aircraft? Maybe you're flying in a military aircraft and you don't want to be seen by the radar. I, on the other hand, want to be seen by the radar. I want to be seen. Meme Tuber 101, welcome to the stream. Want to buy me a flight sim setup? I'll tell you what, Meme Tuber 101, if I could, I would. If I could, I would. But I'll tell you what, I will give you some free scenery if you join our Saturday night stream. Potentially, I'll give it to you if you win the roll, and you'll stand a pretty good chance. But Meme, nonetheless, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Glad to have you here. I would love to buy everybody a flight sim setup. I really would. If I was Elon Musk or Bill Gates or God, anyone, I would love to do so. I kind of like fantasize about that. Like if I had like endless amount of money, what would I do? Well, I would like to think I'd do a lot of good with it and help people. But it'd be kind of, I would just kind of like imagine that, like, okay, I'll buy you a new PC and this new PC. It'd be like, if you had billions of dollars, I mean, World hunger, yes, of course, but it'd be just so cool to just like Mr. Beast, right? Is that right, Mr. Beast? Like to be able to do stuff like that. I would love to be able to just be like, hey, here's a flight sim setup, or take this Alpha flight controls, or take this Bravo throttle quadrant. We might be able to do some of that because of all of you that are so generous. God, short round, you are way down there, man. That's way down there. Short round says, I didn't know I descended. I gotta get a drink, and I heard you calling me out. 10 nautical miles, friends. We're just gonna watch this now. I'm gonna stay fixated on this because I don't want to F this up. So we're gonna watch this to get down to 112. Low-Tech says, Symphonic, what kind of drum kit do you have, and your kids play drums too? Great question. I have a Pearl Export drum kit. It's a 9-piece, but I condensed it down. It's actually a 7-piece now. I actually tried to teach my son to play drums, and I was teaching him to do the fundamentals, and he got bored with it. And I'm like, buddy, I did not learn the fundamentals when I started out. And I'm like, if you want to do this right, because I wish I would have learned the fundamentals, I'm like, you are going to learn it from the ground up. And so he did practicing with the practice pad, and doing some fundamental stuff, but he got bored with it. And I was like, if you can't stick with it through the fundamentals, it's probably not for you. So maybe he'll pick it up again, Low Tech, I don't know. But I was gonna teach him right. I'm like, I'm not gonna let him do like me and skip all that stuff, because I want him to be better than me. And but he kind of lost interest. Okay, here we go. About at 112, we got a 114. 114, 113. Getting ready to hit this up, and you'll notice the engines. Watch this. The engines will spool down right here. 112. Okay, we're gonna hit it. You'll notice this little dot appears right by that 3000, and now you're gonna see the engines slowing down, and we're going to just start descending. And if you hear it out here, you're gonna hear those engines spooling down. You'll even notice the contrails starting to bend down, breaking down, and you can see we're descending now. And if we go down here to the vertical tape, we see we're actually descending at about 1900 feet per minute. And here we go. So we're making our approach. Now we're trying to hit this magenta, but don't.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here.
as we have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
So there you go. All right, we'll start this back up. So I really do like the fact that you can come in, but like, notice this. But we want to, so bunker. Notice bunker's at 26.5. So just kind of keep an eye on this and see where we are when we get to hit bunker. Low Tech says, favorite rudiment? Mine is a double paradiddle. I love the paradiddle too. I love it. Yeah, the paradiddle is probably one of my favorites as well. Meme Tuber 101 says, do your kids also play? Yeah, my son plays it on the Xbox. We got an Xbox Series X, Meme Tuber. So my son does play it on the Xbox Series X, and he's actually flown with us. Some of you that have been with me for a while have seen him jump on a few times. But yeah, he goes as T-Bone Vader meme. But yeah, he does fly. He loves it too. He's kind of. It's kind of cool though when you have a kid and they like want to follow in your footsteps, because I can see like he kind of admires what I do, and like he's not too damn bad. I mean, he's only 11, and I see him like landing aircraft at 11, and I'm like, geez, I wish I was landing him like that at 11. So he's kind of picking it up. Neat. Let's see. Old Golfer says almost to ping. So 26.5, guys. 26.5. We're not quite there. We might throw in some. So here's where we'll throw in the Bravo, and as you can see, I am going to throw in some flat or spoilers, kind of slow this down and see if we can't. See, it's going to start increasing the speed because it wants to hit that, but we need to be at 26.5. So now notice now it's dropping down like a freaking manhole cover, 3,800 feet, because we want to cross that at 26.5, and now 23.5 for hybrid. So by hybrid, we want to be at 23.5. So I'm going to try to follow this as best as I can. But I really wish the aircraft would like kind of follow that without having to. I mean, naturally you'd have to put some spoilers in. I mean, you see it. You guys fly commercial. You see them doing that. But we are making our way in, SimFans, and see now we got down to 280, so we're gonna keep those spoilers in. So we get ourselves, so we want to be at 23.5, so just keep an eye on that. And this is what makes the world go round, guys. Just make sure we're hitting these. Just kind of like you said, old golfer, almost a ping at 17,000. So like old golfer's doing, he's like just following that right in. But like notice this, we're like dropping at 4,000 feet per minute. That's actually pretty insane. And I think it's because the descent profile is not, they got to get that worked out, and they will. I don't know. I mean, like if for those of you that are on X-Plane, it like X-Plane just like the Zebo 737 just follows these. You might have to kick in the spoilers here and there, but you don't have to do so much monitoring to make sure that the flight computer is like, or the FCDU is following this. But we're passing 23.5, so we're doing pretty good here. And we got to get 17,000 to go across. Ping, ping, ping. We want to make sure we're passing ping at 17,000. Kind of got a feeling we might nail this, SimFans. We might be able to make Aviation Spotter proud. Maybe he'll come in later and watch. Doug Gam 88 says crossing ping at flight level 230. Yeah, see, like it says cross ping at 17. I know that's what I mean. It just it's not there yet, guys. It will be, I'm sure, but it's just not there yet. Like half the time I feel like I just gotta like throw the freaking speed spoilers in all the way down just to make it work. All right, so we're gonna look at the checklist, but we don't have to really worry about a whole lot until we hit 18,000 feet, right? So once we hit 18,000 feet, we'll wanna, which is coming up pretty quick, but we'll wanna hit our barometer, set our altimeter. A little I am. Old Garver says, yes, it is, Symphony. It does follow the descent mode 5,000 manage mode. It does? I often find it doesn't work for me all the time. Sometimes, Old Golfer, it does. And maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I'm tired of saying I'm doing something wrong when I don't really have concrete things that I can go off of, but honestly, I could be, but I always feel like, even in practice flights, I'm having to adjust it, and so I'm gonna hit altimeter, and let's go 2998. So guys, hit your altimeter, and here we go. So we're gonna hit 17,000. So I'm gonna pull the spoilers out. Ace is down back there. It's looking good. It was above 17,000, below 23. Oh yeah, you'll be good then. And like maybe it'll follow at this point, right? So we'll just see. So it's bouncing it out. So that's following it, just like you said, Old Golfer. So like now it's leveling out at 17,000. But I feel, Old Golfer, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I need to manage speed and descent a whole lot more than the Zebo. I just feel like I need to do it. I'm back. Let's butter this landing. Sage, Texas, absolutely, my friend. We are going to butter this stuff. That's what I'm hoping. Let's see if it happens, but we will see if we can't butter this stuff. I'm refraining, though. You guys know what word I want to say. Look at this, though. We're passing right at 17,000, right where we should be. So it's looking good. Now we got to be at 13,000 for... Would you guys pronounce that birdie? Birdie? So birdie and... What the hell? It's climbing. Okay, so birdie at 13,000 feet. It better start descending. Okay, well, it's not, so we're gonna throw in our, see what I mean? Throw in the speed brake. Why isn't it descending? This is what I'm talking about. You guys tell me, because I just don't get it. Because, I mean, maybe it's because we're so far out? There it goes. Okay. I really need to learn patience with this aircraft, guys. I get so frustrated with this aircraft because it doesn't... I'm so used to the Zebo, and I know I say it a million times, guys, but it drives me bonkers because it's like, just don't, like, go 300 for, like, 5-10 miles and then start dropping like a manhole cover. How about a nice in-between and then descend? So I know you are actually you're comprehending that you need to drop down to 13,000 feet before we hit birdie. It's gonna do it though. Oh, Aces, don't you tell me I didn't wait long enough. Oh, yeah, it's true though. Because now you're starting to sound like Aviation Spotter. Now, if I take out the speed brakes, we might be all right. That goes like 2,200. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good though, SimFans. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Guys, I think my problem is and I've mentioned this before, I have spent too much time in Zebo, and Zebo just flies it, and like a lot of stuff is manual, and I know I've said this a million times, but I still feel like I want to manhandle this aircraft. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I've done, and you guys haven't seen this, but like some practice flights, I've done a lot of flights where I'm coming in to an airport and I'm like 10,000 feet too high because I didn't adjust it and I trusted the aircraft. So sometimes it absolutely works just fine, and sometimes it just doesn't. So like right now, I'm gonna throw in some speed brakes so we can get this magenta triangle here to kind of get up to us, and we're gonna cross this 13,000. So it's still looking pretty good. Still looking pretty good. Low Tech 420 AH64D is looking amazing. Yes. But here we go, SimFans, we're coming up. Next one is 11,000 at par. That'll be probably easy enough. We probably don't even need to like, see like this. Like look at this. Like it wants us to speed up to 270 knots. Pardon my French, but that's not right. We should not be like speeding up to 270 knots when we're about to go below 10,000. So, see now it's speeding up. So this is just some of the stuff that's like a little buggy to me, because now see it flip down to 250. And that's good. But I just that's guys, old golfer in aviation, if you're out there and Aces, that's what makes me not trust this, because I think there's still bugs in it that. It did correct itself, but I don't quite trust it fully yet, because it does that kind of stuff that's just kind of like wonky, I guess, for lack of a better term. But we're coming in a pretty good good clip here. Looks pretty good. Coming into good old Phoenix. And so going to cross at 11,000 par, and then Pucre, we're going to cross at 8,500. I think this will work out. SimFans pretty well. We're about under 10,000 feet. So we are about to, well, actually we can turn the seatbelt sign on. And once we're under 10,000, we will go stereo cockpit. Gavin Garfield, I almost said Gavin Garfield. Gavin Garfield, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us tonight. We're just on approach to Phoenix, buddy. Making our way into Phoenix. And it's looking pretty good so far. Crossing par at 11,000. Actually, we're below 11,000, to be honest. 8,500 for Pucre. But, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the landing lights, guys. And I'm just going to turn these on. I know it's not right time to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Wing on. We'll rate on the runway turnoff lights. Excellent. And we'll do the cabin announcements. Seatbelt signs are on. I think I hit barometer, didn't I? Try it. Got it. All right, so we are dropping at 1,500, but we're okay because we want to get across Pucre at 8,500, and I think we're well on our way. Look at this. It's looking good. Wouldn't you say, old golfer? It's looking pretty good. Old golfer's gonna have to step in for aviation since that son of a gun didn't show up. I am so mad at him right now, guys. I can't even explain it. I'm kidding. Gonna hit landing system, LS right there. We're gonna turn that on. And then over here, let me get over there, guys. Guys and gals, of course. We're gonna go landing system here. So we already have ILS 26 in there. So we can probably plug that in pretty soon. And let's see, we are at 8,500? Yeah, we're below it actually. So we're doing good. FinApp will be at 5,500. So I think we're doing very well, very well. Gavin says thanks. I'm thinking about the Bravo. What do you think? Oh, yeah. Yeah, just like Ace has said, don't even delay. As a matter of fact, we have the, as you can see, Gavin, we've got the Bravo throttle quadrant on here. Beautiful. And I've actually got the Airbus throttle pack on it as well. It does come with, by default, it comes with the Boeing, but we have no Boeing yet for Microsoft Flight Simulator, but explain, of course, you do. But I bought the Alpha throttle pack, Airbus throttle pack for $60, something like that. All right. We're not really established on the localized yet, so we're going to hold off in the approach phase as we descend down to 5,500. Yep, I was going to say, keep going. Oh, God. Gavin Garfield! I said Garfield. Just subscribe. Gavin, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the SimFan family. Check out our Discord, Gavin. You are not going to be disappointed that you joined. And do check out this Saturday. We will be giving away the FlyTampa beautiful scenery, CYYZ, Gavin, for on Toronto Pearson Airport, and it's amazing. So hopefully you can check that out. And we'll be doing that giveaway, but do join our Discord as well. We'll be saying hi to you if you join there. And check in the chat stream because there is a link for our Discord server. Gavin, thank you so much. Guys, please, in chat, welcome Gavin to our family. Gavin, it's good to see you, my friend. Thank you, Sage. And here we go, FinApp, and we got FinApp at 5,500 feet. So we're looking like we're doing pretty good here, guys. Looking pretty good, I've got ice. I got nothing but ice. But you know what? Ice is better than nothing, I guess. Here we go, SimFans. What airport is that, you suppose? I wonder what airport that is. All right, time for sterile cockpit, gentlemen and ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, time for that sterile cockpit as we come into Phoenix Harbor, Sky Harbor, if you will. And let's check this out. So we are approaching 55. This is looking pretty damn good. I think even Aviation Spotter would approve of this approach. Gavin says, "K, I am using X-Plane, so I'm with you when I order it. So thanks, I will, and thanks for being so kind." No, Gavin, thank you, thank you. Hey, we're all kind here, Gavin. You're gonna find this with all the sim fans in this channel. All of us are here because we love one another and we love doing this wonderful hobby. A lot of us are real pilots. I'm a real pilot. Aces is a real pilot. There's a lot of real pilots in here. But we also love simming. I've simmed all my life since I was like 12 years old, and we're all about helping each other out, and that's what I love about this channel, guys. All right, now I gotta stop talking because it's time to hit approach mode. So I'm gonna hit approach, and here we go as we intercept. Time for slats, and we're gonna pull in. And look, we got that magenta diamond. We got approach phase on. We got localizer set, glide slope set. So I think we're going to be coming on in here for runway 26, guys. Are you guys all with me? How is it going? Are you guys in? I got to figure out if Aces... How far out are you now, Aces? Yeah, Gavin, we have like a great group of guys here. I mean, Aces down, Don... Sage, Texas. I mean, you name it. Low Tech 420. Javier. I mean, the list goes on and on. I haven't even touched the surface. Kyle, Aviation Spotter. Jeez. I mean, I can't even begin to name all the people that Delgam 88, Old Golfer 67. I mean, there are so many people in here, Gavin, that you are going to. I'll guarantee you will build a friendship with. I will guarantee it, my friend. All right, here we go, friends. Here we go. About at the time of, I gotta do another notch. Flaps. And we'll slow down here, and then we will be, let's go ahead and drop this down to 10. And we will at
2,500.
Prune, we're gonna drop our landing gear. So here we go, Cooper kit. All right, and time to get everything set. So we're gonna go up on the auto spoilers. We're gonna go medium on auto brakes. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything. Cruise descent, we got all that. Spoiler slaps, we're good, okay. Okay guys, here we go. And it is time to drop that landing gear. So let's go outside here. Drop landing gear. And then look at that, Gavin. See how it has the red lights? You're gonna see them go green. And of course we gotta drop in that last notch of flaps. You'll see them all light up green. See that? That's so cool. Yeah, like Asa said, Gavin, don't even waste your time. Just buy it. Buy it like there's no tomorrow. And the cool thing is like a lot of this stuff is becoming available, right guys? A lot of it's becoming available. I think, guys, by the way, we're gonna exit on, we're gonna exit to the left. So again, we are landing on runway 26, but we wanna land, I think we wanna exit to the left. I should have double checked that, but I'm not gonna distract myself at this point. There we go. Looking pretty damn good, guys. Looking pretty darn good. Look at that. 2 white, 2 red. Perfect. And at 500, look at that. Wait, I've got the traffic. The Aerosoft traffic, by the way. I did highlight that before. It's kind of cool. And I do have the traffic at max right now, the road traffic. I have not noticed it having too much of a performance hit, but okay. I'm going to shut up now. 500, my aircraft.
400. 400. 300.
Track IR's on. A little low, but that's okay. I do have the reverser set.
200.
Go ahead and pull up a little bit. Pull that throttle out.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Butter. Reverse is in. $80 knots. Reverse is out. All right, auto brakes out. There we go, SimFans. Welcome to Phoenix. Welcome, everyone. I'd say that was an all right landing, wouldn't you say? Gentlemen, ladies. Now we gotta go park over here. We're gonna go ahead and stop just momentarily because I don't have someone else with me. So we wanna start the master APU. We gotta wait for that flap to open and then we will start that. Go ahead and turn off the landing lights. We will turn on the runway turn off lights. Turn off, we'll go to taxi. Wing light is off. Strobes are to auto. And we'll wait for this to start up here. I think our flaps should be open if we go over here to APU. Flaps open, so let's go ahead and start. And then as we're taxiing over to the gate, we will be able to get that started up. Go ahead and flaps are up. Turn off our spoilers. All right, we're good. Ace is down back there. I might go over to the left here, guys. Cooper kit. Cooper kit. Cooper kit looks like that was a good landing. Or take off. Guess, never mind. No, that's terrible. Cooper kit's just having fun. That's all good. That's all good. Time for some music, as we have landed. No need for sterile cockpit at this point. I really wish they would make some decent Phoenix scenery. I think that'd be kick-ass if they would do some decent Phoenix scenery, because this is kind of lame. I think it's not just Waikiki. What is it, guys? There's a guy that has put out really good freeware scenery in X-Plane and has done it with Phoenix, and I can't remember his name. It's like Captain something, but I don't recall what it is. But it's absolutely amazing. And maybe you guys can help me out in chat because I can't remember it, but I mean, this is like kind of bland, but you know what? It's okay. We're gonna go right in here, kind of in the center. But we have arrived, SimFans, into Phoenix Sky Harbor, and appreciate all of you flying with us tonight. So I don't even know, like, okay, here we go. We're gonna pull in right here. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Right in here. It's like, how many 3-story terminals do you see? I mean, honestly, how many 3? Yeah, okay, anyway, I'm done. Yeah, pull a little farther ahead. Here we are, SimFans. All right, so put that parking brake on. We will go off on the taxi light. We will definitely go off in the runway turnoff light. And at this point, we got the APU, so it's available right down here. If you see this as a start available, you can hit APU bleed. And at that point, we can go down here and turn off our engines. Let's listen to those. Doesn't that sound great? So we got our engines shutting down, and because we have our APU, and now once those get shut down, then we can switch over to our external power and we'll be fine. And then we can kill our APU. So just let that power down. All right. And they're pretty close. Let's go outside here. They're pretty much down. So let's go ahead and switch to external power. And then at that point, we can turn off APU bleed, APU master off. And that'll spiral that one down. And we can go ahead and turn our beacon off. And our nav light off. And SimFans, there you have it. Now let's go ahead and see. Do we have any of you out there that happen to be landing that we might be able to capture? Because if we do, I want to... What are they saying? I don't know. Oh, God. There we go. I don't know why I'm upside down here. But we've got Cooper Kit. Who else do we got? We got Aces down, still a ways away. Let's see, anyone else close by? I feel so lonely. At least I got Cooper Kit by. McClyde back there at a P-51D. And Silver Killer at a... Wait, I don't know. Is that McClyde in a P-51D? Or who is that back there? I don't know who that is. I know Cooper Kit's with me. Is somebody in here Cooper Kit? If you are, put it in chat, please, so I know who you are. Because I often can't remember to tie your YouTube name with your Xbox gamer tag. So please let me know if Cooper Kid, who are you? Who are you, buddy? Who are you? But let's go ahead and kick on the tunes again. But guys, you know what? I don't know how far out you are. It looks like you're fairly far out. Far out! But see, like, Parrot, if you're still out there, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I like the general aviation, because, like, especially for live streams, we're closer knit, closer together. But at the same time, this is kind of cool to, like, watch people come in. Aviation's climbing through 12,000 feet. And let's see, McClyde, where are you at? 22,000. Silver Killer. Silver Killer, you're climbing. So you're like at 31,000 feet. Oh my. Oh my. But SimFans, I'm telling you, it's always a blast to fly with all of you. Aces is on a pro show. Like, look at him. He's like climbing through 11,800 feet. Cooper Kid is kicking off. I don't know. Aces, do you want us to wait for you? You want us to wait and spotlight you coming in? Cooper Kid's going vertical. Whoever that is, they're going vertical. I'm not sure who that is, but they're going vertical. But Ace is still ways out there. But I think, you know what, Aces, keep coming in. I'm going to conclude, but I'll leave this going. But I know a lot of you are out there. And so, SimFans, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to leave this running while Aces comes in, but I'm going to conclude it for my part. Again, this is our stream. Oh, Cooper Kid just subscribed. Cooper Kid, thanks for joining, buddy. Appreciate you. Welcome to the SimFan family. Guys, in chat, say hello to Cooper Kid and say welcome to the SimFan family. And we will be having a lot more flights. Cooper Kid, you probably heard me say it before. Check out the live stream this Saturday night. The rest of you, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 01:30 on ZULU. You have the opportunity to win the beautiful CYYZ Toronto Pearson scenery from FlyTampa. We partnered up with them. We'll be doing a giveaway on Saturday night. Hope to see you there, Cooper Kit, and the rest of you guys and ladies. So I am going to end this by saying thank you all once again. I just love doing this with you, all of you. It's so much fun. So shout out to Lowtech420. Thank you, Lowtech. Delgam88. Delgam, thank you for that $20 dono, buddy. I so much appreciate it. I'll put that back in the channel, as you know. I appreciate you, my friend. Sage, Texas, I know you had to leave. I think you had to leave. You came back. You said, let's butter this landing. Sage, did you see me butter that shit? 5 feet, and I buttered it, buddy. All for you. And but if you didn't see it, hopefully, Sage, Texas, you can come in later and check that out, because I did butter it. I think I buttered it, right, guys? I think I buttered it. Sage, always good to see you. Old Golfer 67. Good to see you, my friend. Old Golfer. Mean Tuber 101. Also, great to see you. Thank you for joining the stream tonight. Short Round. Thank you, Short Round, for joining. Frank Rose had to leave, but always good to see Frank. I'm excited about this Saturday because he's a Toronto native. And Alan Cleveland. Alan, thanks so much, Alan. You've been a long-time subscriber. Appreciate you joining. Always good to see you. Lucio, I don't know if Lucio, you're around still, but Lucio, thank you for joining. Always good to see you, Lucio. Parrot66, fun to see you as well, Parrot. And Tommy Hughes. Tommy Hughes had to go, but earlier Tommy Hughes was in. Appreciate seeing you, Tommy, as well. Did I miss anyone? Chris Evans. Chris Evans doing a little Call of Duty Modern Warfare sometimes with us. Sim fans, if you are Call of Duty Modern Warfare fans, you got to join us for some shoot 'em up fiasco sessions, because it's always a blast. But appreciate you, Chris Evans, for joining us. And I think I got all of you. I always kind of peruse the list to make sure I'm not missing anybody, and I don't. Vruden the Great. I almost missed Vruden. Vruden's been coming. He's been with us a couple times in a row now. Vruden, hopefully you're going to become a regular, Vruden. It was good to see you tonight. I think I got everybody. Yes, I did. I think I did. If I missed any of you, I beg for your forgiveness. But Sim fans, thanks so much. Do check out the Saturday night live stream. Hopefully see you there for the giveaway. Until then, stay safe all, and blue skies. We'll see you soon. Take care.